In case you don't know what the challenge is, this is where we beat the game with one Pokemon, and that's it. Just one Pokemon. But everything is randomized. Where we have different move sets, different abilities, different stat distributions, whole bunch of different things, right? It's all randomized. Makes it a little bit, lucky, RNG heavy, whatever you want to call it. But not only that, there's a whole bunch of different restrictions. For example, no healing items out of battle, no healing moves, no held items, no shops, no TMs. And every single one of our opponent's Pokemon has their level increased by 50%. Not only that, but if we die at any single moment during the entire run, then we reset. We reset the entire thing. That's kind of what it is. So we're currently on reset number 2482. I hope you guys have been enjoying Kaizo Ironmon as much as I have. It's been a lot of fun. And we're going to see if we can get a winning run relatively soon. So I'm really excited for that. Get ready because we got some Pokemon Fire Red. I also have a couple things that are coming up that I thought you guys would like to know about streams, just for schedules and everything else. And that's because, a lot of it's been Kaizo Ironmon, but we're doing a lot more. I want to do the classic Kaizo Ironmon as it is, but really make it a point to stream more than just that. So on Thursday, I'm doing a stream I'm doing a little scary game stream. I don't know if he's announced it too much, but I'm doing a little scary game stream on Thursday. It's scary to me, okay, with Trey. So that'll be fun. Obviously, Kaizo Ironmon every single day for the rest of my life until I beat it. We're doing that daily. And then on Friday, I'll be streaming most likely with ADF, Clay. And we're going to be doing a dual Pokemon randomizer. So it's like it's kind of like I'll find something in my game, for example, and it'll send it over to his game. And if he finds something in his game, it'll send it over to my game. So we both have to complete it at the same time. So that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, super interesting. It's for those who know, it's Archipelago. That's the kind of randomizer that we're doing. So we're gonna try that, and see how it is. I've never done one before, and so we'll attempt that. I'm trying to really make sure that, hey, we do more than just Kaizo Ironmon every day. I mean, we're doing it every day. Obviously after those, I'm going to be doing some more Kaizo Ironmon. But the main meat of those days will be that because I want to do more than just that. So I hope you guys are excited for those. The double feature for Sucrose, Godspeed and God rest her soul. So that'll be great. I'll hit up Eric's for some more Emerald Rogue as well. Thanks for the reminder, Sully. I mean, you guys seem to like it. I loved it a lot, so we might continue with that. So yeah. And then I believe Wednesday I'll figure something else out. But that'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited, guys. We'll do Minecraft Parkour. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it. I just want to start with streaming everything first. Get a few runs in, and then we'll do it. All right. Let people file in as well. All right, we're gonna do it. You don't have to keep asking. We got it. Don't worry. I know you're excited. We'll put it on for sure. Okay. And then also, TTS will be off for the duration of the Minecraft Parkour Civilization little piece that we have here. So just want to give you the heads up in case you were thinking of it. All right. What I also like to do here, in case this is your first time ever joining a Kaizo Ironmon stream, then I like to name all of my Pokemon after you guys. And if you guys make the cut, you win. If your Pokemon wins, you get VIP in the channel. It's a little badge by your name saying, hey, I was the person that beat Kaizo Ironmon finally. However, if your Pokemon dies, you get timed out. So you get 48 hours of a ban. Okay, so I want to give you the heads up. If you get timed out and you get banned after getting named a Pokemon after you, that is the reason why. Just want to make that very clear. Okay? Just because some people are not aware of that. I just want to make you very aware. That means no chatting. That means no channel points, etc. Okay? So we'll start with this. Right. So this is what it is. I'm Regen. Thanks for the 5 months. I appreciate that a lot. It's Emily. Thanks for the 9 months. Kelly. Thanks for the 30. Luna Wolf. Thanks for the 19. Dip. Thanks for the 23. Alexa's. Thanks for the 37. Gurgirl with the 10 months. Plasma Control. Thanks for the 5 months. Hermbrook. Thanks for the 5 as well. Modulus Shift. Thanks for the 33 months. The Volmaster with the 35. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Does it decrease viewership as well? I have no idea. I just think it's really funny that if you're like, oh, I'm going to put my neck out, you know, to like really make this Pokemon mine. I think it's really funny that there's a punishment for that rather than just like, oh, name every Pokemon after me. You're putting your literal name on the line here, you know? It's awesome. All right, who else wants this? Who wants this Loudred? Tony! Hey, Tony! What's going on, Tony? Also, I got some fun things to tell you. I recently added a new thing to... Wow, Sword Stance and Dragon Dance. This is hilarious. I recently added a new thing to Tortellini's tank, right? So if you guys don't know, I... bought a new tank for my Goldfish. And it's a 60-gallon tank, an upgrade from the previous 20-gallon tank. So that's really exciting. I am so stoked, and he's also so stoked because he gets triple the swimming volume that he got before. So not only that, but I put sand on the bottom instead of gravel, and I finally put the giant tree branch in there. If you guys want to see it, not only did I put the giant tree branch in there, but I also put my plants, little pothos, on the end of the tree branches. So let me see if I can show you guys a picture. I have to upload this really quick to change it over. Is this a good picture? It might be. Nah, it's not a good picture. One second. This one's probably better. Yeah, maybe. Wait, maybe this one's better. One second. No, this one's better. Okay, all right. I found it. So let me show you guys. Because I think it's really cool and really fun. Did you buy the extra 20 gallons of water for the tank? Yeah, it's called my water bill. Here we go. So this is the... I put in the branch, and it's gorgeous. He loves it, by the way. He loves it. So this is the tree branch. I told you it like fits like outside of the tank here. So he gets to swim in and out of it. He gets a little shelter kind of like right over here. And what I'm planning on doing is populating a lot of this branch with plants as well. Now, Tortellini basically will eat every single thing that enters his entire tank because he's a little goblin. But as long as they get enough plants, he won't. So, or ones that he doesn't like to eat. So I'm gonna put them like all along this branch, but mainly I'm gonna mainly concentrate them right over here. You know, I'm gonna mainly concentrate them sort of like all along the branches, because what I did, and it's not on this this picture, but the pothos that I have like kind of just resting over here and growing in the tank, I've put this pothos on the plant right here. So it looks like it actually has like leaves on it. And then as it grows out, as the pothos grows more, it'll look like more of a bushy tree and everything. that's kind of where I'm kind of going to it, you know. So that'll be really fun. Yeah, that's pretty cool. He's as happy as a clam. You can see the giant filtration devices that we have down here. His little other things that I took out. But his giant canister. The filtration for a goldfish is insane. Goldfish are like the messiest fish. They shit out their brains. And that's where they go. So I thought you guys would enjoy it. How will this affect tortellini challenges? I don't know if there's going to be any more. I don't have any current ideas, and I just had this really fun idea to upgrade his tank and everything. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to send it. He's done a lot. He might retire. So we'll see how it goes. Whoa. Who wants this Blissey? Yeah, he's definitely earned it. Excalibur Turkey. All right, I'll call you Turkey. If this thing learns anything more than extrasensory, it's kind of good. Not gonna lie. So Lovely Kiss first, make you sleep, and then we extrasensory to kill you. Nice. And we're out. Out of the lab. Honestly, it's a bad nature, but like I'll be completely honest with you. I think this is a good moveset and everything. I would be down to keep running this. Is it too fast? Yeah, it's slightly too fast. It doesn't have a good nature, but like I'll be honest. Like I think it's a special attacker, clearly special attacker with a really good starting move, extrasensory. So I think we do it. Sturdy's not good, by the way. Sturdy's a bad ability. In case you guys are curious. You're like, oh, it prevents one-hit KOs. Once again, we are in Gen 3. We're in Gen 3. Sturdy only blocks Guillotine, Fissure, and Sheer Cold. And you can only do a one-hit KO move if you are above a level. So there is exactly, I think, like 5 Pokemon in the entire history of the game that will be able to kill us with those, and we already just beat one. Oh, and Horn Drill as well. So it's I think like 2 or 3 Mons in the rival battle. Sorry, in Brock, and then like the last 2 Pokemon for the rival battle at the very end in the champion. So those are the things we're going about, you know. So I think we run this. Iron is pretty good too. Energy powder, a Flareon. That's crazy. But if the champ has Sheer Cold, I mean, like, then I guess we dodge it. So PB Max on the extrasensory? That's crazy. All right, wow. Great moves. But this thing dies to I'm gonna raise the defense stat because this thing dies to any fighting type move. So we need to do that better. Why not scout the Flareon? Because this Blissey's better. I'm gonna Lovely Kiss this, and then I'm gonna heal with a potion, and then I'm going to extrasensory twice, and then hopefully because this thing's faster. Okay, please kill. Okay, good, nice. Okay, please, we need a good special attacking move. Covet's a physical attacking move. That's kind of okay with me, actually. It's just any other move to attack with is fine, you know. Yeah. I'll do it over Mind Reader, I think. Right? Yeah, because Lovely Kiss and Swagger are a little bit better. I think so. Yeah. It's Stab as well, which is really nice. We learned a new move at 10. Okay. Jeez. My life flashed before my eyes. All right. Another move, please. Okay. Swagger, I guess, is Shedinja coverage or mirror move. I don't know whether or not you use mirror move or Swagger here. I don't know what I get. The monkey's bot girls. Do I have mirror move over Swagger? Anonymous, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Zyro, thanks for the 24 months. Appreciate it. Sabrin, thanks for the 5 gifted. Denise the Menace, thanks for the 5 or 6. I'm gonna turn on TTS for a second here.
Did you get me those reports? I need those reports by Wednesday so we can go ahead with the
Swagger's
merger.
a safer.
Thanks.
Oh, I'll get him later.
You do great work here.
Let's see. I don't know whether to have mirror. I don't know if I put. Do I even learn mirror move?
Have you ever tried bribing the Elite Four with a backwards 360?
No, but I might do a 720. My God. Mirror move is better with speed. You're right. So should I do mirror move instead of lovely kiss or mirror move instead of swagger? Like swagger is only good for Shedinja. That's our coverage technically, I guess.
Please no, God no, anything but Minecraft. My sanity is already at breaking point.
It's beautiful.
Crow PLS.
I'm just thinking about Shedinja, you know? This has already saved you twice, but it saves us only, yeah, not that many times more.
Well. You're on time.
I think.
Congrats. Take my money. I don't care you're late, it's just fun to give you shit. Stay winning, King. Also, congrats on the new Leany tank.
Thank you. I think I do it over Swagger then. I don't think I ever click it for Shedinja. And Shedinja, I think we have to roll the dice for that. So
put Tortellini into Parkour Civilization.
Okay. Here we go. Alrighty. Oh, this thing has so much HP. I didn't realize that. That's a ton. You have icy wind. Okay, that's fine. All right, there we go. Nice.
Hey,
all right.
Eric, I started looking at your Pokemon randomizer again, and I just realized that the character name Grilling German is a device that is used at barbecue parties where the steaks are made.
What the fuck? I've never heard. That's crazy, Dark Phoenix. Over Lovely Kiss, I think. Actually, I think we do it over Lovely Kiss. We keep Covet for I guess not coverage, but like we keep Covet because Covet's like a 60 base power attacking move. I see we do over Lovely Kiss, and then it's also like PP. Kiss saved you twice. Yeah, but you can't go out about it. Like I don't think we do Lovely Kiss. It's low accuracy. It saved us a little bit, but it'll quickly get outscaled. Mirror move is technically our Shedinja coverage, so we keep that. I think I keep it. Is it legal to mirror move or recovery move? I don't. Bings, do you want to look that up for me? I'm curious too. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Lovely Kiss. What do you need cover for? PP plus like special attackers. It's decently powerful too. It's not like whether we should do covered or not. It was different, you know. Good flinch there. That's why we have extra sensory. Nice. Okay. Easy. All right, so now we're hoping that Shedinja knows a move that's powerful against itself. So, water absorb? Are you fucking kidding me? That's such shit. God, that sucks. There we go. Okay. A little riskier than I wanted it to be, but that's fine. No, we don't try cover there for sure. We keep extra sensory because of the flinches mainly. Can't post it because of mod settings. Oh, sorry. It's allowed via Mimic, so probably yes. Yeah, I think so then. Like, because it would have to, you'd have to find, why not use water gun there? It had water absorb. Because you'd have to find a Pokemon that uses like soft boiled, for example, and like allow them to use soft boiled and then use it yourself. So it's actually kind of disadvantageous sometimes. Special defense for sure on this. It's kind of low, so it's very interesting. Nice. By the way, I know about I didn't know, sorry. No, that's why I answered. You're good. But yeah, I think so only draining moves would work. Oh, so it'd be like Giga Drain stuff. Gotcha. I think like sorry, I know you guys want some Parkour Civilization stuff right now. But give me a bit, because this is actually like a very runnable mon. And we might have to wait a little bit on that because I mean, let's be real. Kaizo Ironmon is very much like the where's the Minecraft taco lover? I'm literally explaining that right now. If you would open your ears, for the love of God, dear Lord and Almighty, your media literacy is down low, or you're at least like 14. Ask your parents' permission next time you talk to chat. But like I think sorry, that was that was a lot. Ban them? Yo, dude, someone makes a small slip up and then chat, you're like, yeah, 12 gauge straight to the forehead. I'm like, whoa, whoa. All right, don't, guys, yo, okay, hey, don't nuke anybody. Web his toes. Okay, what does that mean? Don't, okay. So for Parkour Civilization stuff, we're currently like I need to concentrate on this because I need to get like this is like a run. We're all here for Kaizo first, and then Minecraft Parkour Civilization. I get you. But I want to make sure that we like succeed with this, because this actually might be like, this is a good Blissey. This is a really good Blissey. So I really want to like make sure that dude, imagine if we get something like Water Spout, or like imagine we get like Calm Mind. Oh, that'd be crazy, man. You know? Like, that'd be so exciting. Like, I'm just imagining, or Thunderbolt would be great. Actually, I'd like Flamethrower the most, I think. You know? Carl likes chocolate. Thanks for the tier 1 subscription. Thank you. All right, let's go over here. Yeah, just, I think it's literally extra sensory click to win. At least right now. Yeah, because the flinch chance is just so good. All right. Flamethrower. We're looking for Shedinja coverage. Any move with Shedinja coverage. That's interesting. I mean, no. The answer is no to Sing. Like, we don't ever learn Sing here. We had Sweet Kiss, which was just better, and we didn't do it, so I don't think we ever learned this. Our next move's at 23. One of the good things about Blissey is that it's only weak to fighting type. We actually have a decent defense, too, which is really good. It's built for... and it has a lot of moves. Like, it's only weak to fighting type, and it has a ton of moves to learn, especially early on, you know? Yeah, I would take Crunch. Bite. Feint Attack would be great. I would take Flamethrower. I'd even take... I'll be real. I would take Ember. I'd take Fire Punch. I think those are the only ones I would... Like, Dark and Fire types, I think, is what we want. Honestly, I'd take Beat Up. I know that sounds weird, but... Yeah. That's why. We're at Brock. When was the last time we beat Brock? With like 200 reasons ago. Maybe a little too much speed. Yeah, I'd say a little too much speed. I'd rather have that in special attack or like special defense, but we're good. All right, let's do it. Okay. We don't have any holdable items here. See Nomad, thanks for the 12 months. Thank you. Isaac Opal with 2 months. All right. nature was inverted, it'd be goated. Oh, I agree with that, yeah. But it's very important if you have extra sensory to go first. I know you might be asking, like, why? It's because it flinches 30% of the time. That's really good. So you want to go first. The solar beam right here is not good versus us. Like, that would suck if we got it. So we're going to extra sensory and hope we flinch here. 30% would do wonders. Damn. All right, so we're going to take a ton of damage here. We have 26 special defense. This might actually kill us. All right, it doesn't. All right, it doesn't have high special attack. That's pretty good. All right. Nice. Totally good with me. Oh, it's 10%, not 30%. Sorry. 10% flinch chance, which is still really good. And it's Psychic type, which in Gen 3 is just so good. All right, we have high defense here. Oh, good. Oh, 30%'s on Headbutt. Which we would take over Covet. I would take a Headbutt as well. We also have an Energy Powder, which is a 50%, 50 HP heal. So we're looking good going into Brock here. Charmander. Interesting start. So Water Gun just does 80%. Or 80 power. This is going to sound weird. I still extra sensory. Like, Water Gun and extra sensory do the same amount of damage here. Except extra sensory has the chance to... Ooh, that's really not good. Extra sensory has the ability to flinch. That's really bad. For that exact reason. Okay. First turn Screech into a fighting type move is really bad. We cannot heal on the second Mon. Just need to put that out there. I hope I can beat this thing. Ooh, I can. Extra sensory. Nice. We cannot heal on the second Mon. And maybe not even the third. Okay, that's fine. I'm good with that. And you might be like, why? It's because of smart AI. It'll always send out a Pokemon with a super effective move against us. Okay, we still extra sensory this. Because it's the same deal as Water Gun, except we have a chance to flinch. Curse is not good. You have raised attack. Or, yeah, raised attack, raised defense. Your third Pokemon, so I don't know if you have anything good against me. I'm going to roll my extra sensories here, I think. Flinch, please. Sky attack. Okay. Sky attack with raised attack. I have to... There's two things I can do here. It's either I attempt to flinch or I heal. And I think I heal. Wow, I'm glad I healed. I don't have any more heals, so I have to flinch here. Or I hope it's Sky attacks again. Good flinch. Nice. Okay. I heal through leveling. 2 left. Please be super effective. Okay. Please flinch. Or crit. Thank you. Okay. Last one. Super effective, please. Fuck. E-speed kills me. Of course it does. Yeah, why do I believe in Kaizo Ironmon runs anymore? It would have learned Hidden Power Ghost. That would have been great. And Bite. Sorry, I had to go take a walk. All right, we're good. Alrighty. Let's go back to the lab. Hell yeah. Sorry. Sometimes it just hits different, you know? Especially because this was definitely a winnable run. So, that's cool. But you know what? It happens. That's Kaizo Ironmon. It's just, man, I would love to win, man. I'd really like to. I'd like to get a win, you know? Just like, it's a fun challenge, but when something like that happens, it just feels just not oof, you know? Feels turn 1 Screech was crazy into a Sky Attack, into Extreme Speed Raikou, you know? It's like I didn't play it wrong there. I played it completely right, and it just feels bad that it's just RNG sometimes, you know? Yeah, Brick Break crit as well, which wasn't, you know? So, try my best. It just feels, you know, just feels, I want to win, man. I want to win. It's one of those where you're like, damn, I don't think I could have played that differently. So, we had the PB max early. We had heals. It was a good mon, good base stat, everything we wanted. That's just how it goes, you know. That's just how it goes. So I had to take a little bit of a walk. So, but no worries. We come back to it, and it's gonna, you know, maybe the stun sparks are good, you know. It's just how the cookie crumbles. So, yeah. The more runs, the more footage in the video. I don't know if that's a good thing anymore. I think that was like the first time where I really, well, not the first time. I mean, like, even with the Espeon, I was sad, but I think that was like the first time where I like actually truly like, that felt, I don't know why, but that one just hit. That one hit. Cats. But there is some good news with it, you know. There is some good news that we have. It has been a second since I've had a run. And then to have one that was a potential run, there's, you know. Oof. Wow, this song too. Dude, why am I tearing up? It's just, you know, I wanna win, man. And I've put so much effort and time into this challenge. That I you know, I just want it really badly. And it sucks when something like that happens, and then you're just kind of like, oof. You know, it's just Kaizo Ironmon. But once we do, it'll feel great, you know. It'll feel great to finally get it. The payoff's gonna be great. And you were here. You were literally here for it. So. I mean, and also what I guess I was saying before is that, like, I guess that specifically kind of proves a little bit that there are Pokemon out there that can win. Like, that was definitely a winnable mon. I mean, we had the Espeon as well, etc. Like, there's winnable mons out there. We just gotta find them. You know. So, it'll come to us. Just got to keep trying. I mean, I got to listen to the Grand Prophet, you know, the one above all, Nick A30, you know, never Oh, what a good end. That's so funny. That's so funny. Let's go Zubat, Regice, Aerodactyl. Who wants the Zubat here? It's like perfect timing, you know? Perfect timing. Nox. Do you think we'll be Ironmons forever? I love the 3% here. 4%. There's a million on that we don't win. That's crazy. Okay, well, that makes sense now. Yeah, I kind of get that. You know, I kind of get that. So, yeah. Ironmon, the retirement home. Skarmory. Okay. Too slow. Kind of like T. Is there any Pokemon that hasn't been used yet besides the banned ones? That's a great question. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, we might, nice. We're out. Awesome. Yeah, normally you would, like, think that this is a good mon to run. I dropped this thing off the nearest 7-Eleven. The problem with this mon is it's too slow. I mean, look what's happening already. So we're going to pivot this, for sure. Chip Zep Cannon twice. Yep. You always hit in the lab. No physical moves. 465 is a bit low. Chat, the main reason is that it has no speed. I really got to make that Kaizo Ironmon like prelim video. Just like the one where I chat like at my screen for a bit here. Of just like everything, what makes a good mon, etc. It's also like mismatched, yeah. There's so many things wrong with this Skarmory. Oh, God. This Rapidash is worse. You should make an FAQ. Well, I was thinking of making, like, a video that details everything. Of just, like, here's a 5-minute video of all of this, you know? Like, here's a 5-minute video of what the tracker is, how to read the tracker, you know, how else, etc., you know? Problem is getting people to care enough to watch. Yeah, but that's like, if you care enough to ask, but you don't care enough to watch, then why ask? Then do you really care? You know? It's one of those things where it's like, if you ask, here's the answer. Can someone answer something else for me? To become a channel point millionaire by betting on Ironmon? I mean, I'll be real. There's a very easy way to do that. Well, I know all the stats, right? Muck has intimidate. All right, I get this Muck maybe. Okay. Well, I get the level 5 Muck. So. Whoop, never mind. Just be a doubter? Yeah, unfortunately. But the correct answer, no, I like Chemnerd's answer here, is that if you go all in on the winning ones, then you're just going to be like, then you're going to win. If you go all in on the winning ones. Okay, can't do the Metagross. Goldfish is the one. Okay. Quincy, yo, thanks for the 9 months. Hope the channel's going well. So like this one, the Goldfish is winning for sure, you know. So then you want to bet all on winning. Just in case, like, you know, you need help with that. So we obviously air cutter this. We actually use attract. The mons are gay, so okay. Pokemon won't let the mons be gay. Just, you know, just they don't do it. Yeah, if you use attract, and your in your Pokemon's like male and the other Pokemon's male, it doesn't work. They have to be different genders. It's crazy. And what's the Barboach? Mayor Charizard. It's a loafer. Can I dig my way out of the lab, please? That'd be awesome. So we leech seed and then we die. And then we dig here and then we die. Okay. Terrible lab Pokemon. Yep. It's the hardest bout, you know. I'd say the hardest part about Kaizo Ironmon is remaining vigilant through the lab. Does Dig work with True Hunt? No, I was just hoping for Leech Seed. Jesus Christ. It's like the same... It's the same thing of good Pokemon, legendary, and bad Pokemon. And we always get the bad Pokemon. Space. Okay. The hardest part's not using speed up. I am though. This is sped up. Oh no. Bowser's a cool little guy. I never said he wasn't. Is he a winnable guy? Oh. Fakade shed skin though. Yep. Imagine. Marowak. Okay. Let's see if this is good. What do you guys think? Benji. Imagine this does not win for sure. I think E-Speed's better here because we go. Yeah, E-Speed. I probably should have. Well, I don't know if I should have yawned, but no worries. Axis, thanks for the Prime Gaming. Guys, give it up for run number 2,500. This is run number 2,500. Yep. And it's a Quilava, a Chansey, and a Magby. All right, who wants it? Silver Otaku, thanks for 11 months. Florp is your name. Florp the Quilava. We go first for sure. We have Drought, so I don't Water Spout. I actually Feint Attack this. You have Uproar. You go first. This thing's insanely speedy. Sandstorm. So then it's mutually assured destruction here. Anyways. Reset number. All right, now we're on reset number 2,500. I hate the even number because it makes it seem fake. Ariados. All right, who wants it? DJI Beautiful. Digi Beautiful. Thanks for the 2 months. Thank you. Wisp. How do we win this one? Hyperfang? Yep. All right. Gamers. I think it's that time. For some Minecraft parkour civilization. Minecraft. I know you guys have been wanting it. So it's time to do it. TTS is paused. I'll actually unpause TTS, but I'm gonna mute it. So just heads up. So then when I end Parkour Civilization with you guys, then we're caught up on TTS. I want to give a heads up here. First off, mods, can we link the link in chat real quick? We're gonna do that. No spoilers. No spoilers. We're gonna do some brain rot. Also, I will say I will pause it time and time again because I think it's fun, but not too often. But I will fully pause Minecraft Parkour Civilization. Will we have more Ironmon after? Wait, no, I'm playing it while we're playing Ironmon. We're still doing Ironmon, chat. Just heads up. I will pause video completely once we make it to Brock. Okay. So just gonna give the heads up there. We're gonna do that when we do a Brock run because I gotta focus, pay attention to that, and also I want you guys to see the Brock fight. You know, so we lock in for Brock, right? Lock for Brock. That's kind of how it works. You know, lock in, Brock in. You know, or no, it's Brock in, lock in. I think that's how that would make sense. You know. Anyways,
I used to dream
Minecraft Parkour Civilization. All right, let's see how this goes. In case you guys didn't see the first one, the recap is that this is a Minecraft Civilization where everything is about parkour. This is the second movie, by the way. This is by Evbo. Go check him out. Go give the video a like. I know I will right there. Yeah. Everything is parkour. That's all you really need to know. The thing is, too, is that it's dumb. It's stupid. But in the most fantastic way. Okay? Like, it... in the most fantastic, amazing way. It's pure art and cinema. I love it. Don't want me to watch this again. I watched Luds and Stan's reaction to it, but this is number 2. This is, this is Minecraft Parkour Civilization 2.
I used to dream of being the champion of Parkour Civilization, but now I am. And I got to admit, being the champion is pretty awesome. Since I'm the best at parkour, I make the rules of Parkour Civilization. When I was at the bottom level, I always thought that parkouring to the top would lead to a better life. But now under my rule, people can actually live that better life.
You know what, Evbo? You are so humble. I bet it's no coincidence that everything in Parkour Civilization is now Evbo themed.
Okay, I'll admit the Evbo theme was intentional, but let's be honest, you would totally
I
do
did the same thing.
if you were the champion.
I would do the same thing.
I mean, I don't know if that will ever happen.
Oh, you think that's funny? Let's parkour battle right now and see who wins. I can't wait to be the
who wants the crow bat, by the way?
Okay, come on, let's be real here. You versus me? I mean, you do remember our last battle, right? I mean, oof, that was rough.
I think you're just scared because you don't practice parkour anymore.
All right, if you think you can out-parkour me, let's go for a battle.
Oh.
Honestly, you might be right. I don't even think I'm that good anymore. Whoa, was that a 3-block jump with a 360? No way I can do that again, right? Anyways, you still want to battle?
Oh, no, fine. All right, you're still
Wow,
the best.
he's got a
We all
head
make
on
mistakes.
him.
It's okay.
Oh,
Like I said,
okay.
being the best in Parkour Civilization is kind of awesome. Not only did I save the world, but now I have the power to change things for the better. Since I defeated the evil champion, I undid all of the corrupt rules that destroyed Parkour Civilization, and now life is totally different. So, this is how it works now in my civilization. Every
Okay.
new player spawns at the bottom level of Parkour Civilization as a parkour noob. there, they will learn how life works in Parkour Civilization and probably fail their first jumps. But even if they do, it's okay because they'll just spawn right back inside the Parkour Temple. Once a noob gets more experienced in parkour, they can attempt the course to rank up to try to get to the next level of Parkour Civilization. And yes, I made sure this course was actually possible and not some evil way to make sure that people never ranked up.
What's the
If a noob
conflict
completes
here?
the course, they get their iron boots and they become a parkour pro. Now they're on the second level of Parkour Civilization, and the jumps are harder than the bottom level. As a pro, if you miss a single jump, you'll fall back down to the noob level and you'll lose your rank. The only way to get back up is to do the course again.
Yeah, I just
but
heard
if you
the
can
prison, that
handle
looks
all
like.
of the jumps at the pro level, you can try to make the course to go even higher in Parkour Civilization. The course to rank up is impossibly hard, and if you miss one jump, you'll die and lose your rank. But if somehow you succeed, you get your gold boots and you rank up to become a parkour master. Only the best players in Parkour Civilization can survive the difficulty of jumps up here. But it doesn't stop there because the only goal in Parkour Civilization is to make it to the top, to become the champion. There's only one champion, and the only way to become one is to beat the champion in a parkour battle. Which is me again. Man, I can't stop saying it. But I even changed the rules for myself, so if I miss a single jump and I die, I'll rank down and become a parkour master.
Okay.
And to be honest,
He's got
I
it.
still
He's got
haven't
it.
figured out who would be the next champion after me if that ever happened. But I'm not really worried about that. I mean, when's the last time I've missed a jump? No! Please! Oh, okay. I'm gonna pretend I almost didn't just lose everything I
Maybe-
worked for. You
oh,
see, I
he's
could've just
losing
used
his
my Totem
edge.
of Undying and been fine, but as the champion, things are a little different. I mean, I got a reputation to maintain. I can't have people going around thinking I can't make a water bucket. But speaking of reputation, so much of my time has been spent trying to rebuild Parkour City for the better. Now, life works a lot differently as a parkour master. The first big change I made was to the parkour bank. When I was a master, you could only get blocks if you completed daily tasks. But after seeing what life was like back in the old days, I decided to make blocks free again. Now, parkour masters can get as many blocks as they want, and they don't have to do daily tasks. I even updated the second floor to the parkour bank. Masters can now get whatever they need to build the hardest jumps in Parkour Civilization. But the biggest change was bringing back
What's the
Totems of
conflict here?
Undying. Totems are free, but you're only allowed to have one at a time. I didn't want people grabbing like 20 of these and living forever and never ranking down, so one is the max. The next change I made was to the food supply. When I was a master, you had to build your own jumps to get food, and I was not a fan of that system because I almost starved because of it. So getting food is now different as a parkour master. Now you have to do 2 4-block jumps if you want to get food. Every day, masters can make these jumps to get 3 golden carrots. Or if you're like me and you're the parkour champion, you never lose hunger, so no need to do these jumps. Alright, well, I guess some parkour pros about to be eating good today. And of course, even if you do get the food, you still have to make the 2 4-block jumps to get back. Now, onto the part that I don't really have figured out yet,
He's complacent,
and that's
I
buying
swear.
skyscrapers.
What's happening?
When I was a master, I did 2 360s to buy a skyscraper, so I kind of like the idea of building a jump to buy a house. But the problem is that there are no more daily tasks, so I don't know who's gonna sell the houses. Okay, I don't have everything figured out yet, but this is my favorite part of Parkour
So he's
City,
also kind of
the
ruined
new
the
parkour
economy.
arena. Being a noob or being a pro is just about building your parkour skills, but becoming a master is when you actually have to
doesn't have a
learn
labor
how to
force.
fight with parkour. And this is the new place to do it. Up here, masters have everything they need to challenge each other to parkour battles. They can battle for fun, or they can battle to the death. I haven't really figured out if I should set a rule on that. But anyways, this is also the place that masters go to if they want to challenge me to become the parkour champion. But I probably got to change some things because I was not ready for the first day. Alright, well, parkour battles are open to the public. Oh, look at that. I already got some challengers. Wait, how many? Bro, what? How many people want to challenge me? I realized that masters usually never saw the parkour champion, so this was new to them.
Hello, Champion Evbo. I can't wait to die in this parkour battle.
Oh yeah, good luck to you too. Wait, what? All right, let's do this. Parkour battle starts now.
Wait. Can you please attack me with a 360 jump?
You want me to attack you with a 360?
Yes, please.
Okay, I guess I can do that. Bro, what is going on? Can this guy do a 360? All right, I'm attacking you with a 3-block 360 jump.
No way, you actually did the 360.
I am so confused. What is this parkour battle? Wait, you didn't even try it.
I know. I get to die by the Champion Evbo's 360.
Oh
this is
my
the
God.
best day ever.
You wanted to? Oh, shoot. Okay, this This is so weird. If this is how all of the challenges are gonna go, I need to make some new rules on parkour battles. Overall, it's safe to say that things are going great in Parkour Civilization. People are now free and life is what it should be like. But even though things are going so well, there's still one small thing I haven't been able to wrap my head around. At the edge of Parkour Civilization, there's a bridge that leads to nowhere. My friend who found this said that this wasn't here before, meaning that whatever or whoever made this must have done it recently.
Whoa.
The thing is that no one knows what's outside of Parkour Civilization.
Oh,
Once
happy
you
birthday,
reach the
Julia.
edge, the jumps just stop. And there's nowhere left to go. So far, my friend and I haven't figured
flat
out
Earth.
anything new, except for now. All right, man, what's going on?
This is strange. Something's stopping me from building the bridge even further. But this is where it gets weird. I tried throwing blocks and they just disappear.
My friend was right. He gave me a block to throw, and when I threw it, it just disappeared
What the hell?
instead of falling. It's like there's something here, something that I can't see. All right, well, looks like there's nothing left for us to do. I gotta go visit the old man. I said I'd visit him like a long time ago, and I never did. Before we found the bridge at the edge of Parkour Civilization, the old man said he
Wonder how
needed
many
to tell me
tries
something
that
that he
took?
should have told me a long time ago. But I just got so busy with champion stuff and trying to change the entire rules of society and whatnot, and I forgot to come down here. All right, old man, I'm ready for your
probably
story.
dead.
And of course he's gone. Bro, why does this guy always disappear when I need him? I need to put like a tracker on him or something. I looked around the neighborhood and I had no clue where he went until I finally saw the old man just standing in the distance. Oh, that's a relief. I thought he was trying to pull another jump in the void move on me. Can you at least leave a sign or something when you go places so I can find you? Wait, what? Why are you taking damage? What's going on?
F-Bo, you made it. Quick, I don't have much time. I'm old and I'm dying, but I needed you to hear this.
No. This can't be happening. Why didn't you say anything? I could have done something. I don't get it. You know I have the command blocks. We could have found you a cure.
There is no cure for old age, my boy. It is not my destiny to live on, but it is your destiny to keep going and to save Parkour Civilization once more. I should have told you sooner about the 5th layer of Parkour Civilization, but it is too late. I fear that evil is returning.
The 5th layer of Parkour Civilization?
Beyond the edge, you'll find it. If this evil returns, Parkour Civilization will be destroyed.
That's where the bridge leads to?
I was told one thing about Minecraft Parkour Civilization 2. I was told that it was better than 1. I was told that there's like it's even better.
Another level of Parkour Civilization.
My time is here, Evbo. I need you to end my suffering with a parkour battle.
No, that's not fair. You can't ask me to do that.
I'm not asking Evbo. I need this, please.
I never would have thought this was what
Gonna
it would come to.
parkour battle
but
him
the
to
old
kill
man
him
gave me no
so he
choice,
can get
and I
sweet
had to
release.
honor
That's
his word.
crazy.
Thank you, Evbo, for everything. You are and
Who wants
always
this, by the
will
way?
be a better champion than I ever was. I hope to be with the parkour god now.
And just like that, the old man, my mentor, and my friend was gone. Without him, I would have never become the
Mercy
champion of
360.
Parkour Civilization. And now there's a new evil that I'll have to face alone without the help of the old man. But he trusted me. He knew that I was the only one capable of saving Parkour Civilization. So now wasn't the time to stop. Now was time to honor the old man's legacy by finding this lost civilization and getting rid of this evil before it destroys all of Parkour Civilization. Alright, well, this is it. Somewhere beyond this bridge is the lost civilization. And I think we both know that the only way I can get there is to just jump. Look, I don't know what's gonna be on the other side, but if anything happens, I trust you with Parkour Civilization. Just make sure you get better at 360s while I'm gone.
We'll both be doing 360s once we make it back together. See you on the other side.
No, wait! But before I could stop him, my friend jumped off the end of the bridge and
disappeared.
he just disappeared in thin air. Of course he did that. Alright, well, I guess this is now not a solo mission. I have no way of knowing what lies beyond the bridge, and there's a very real chance that I never see Parkour Civilization ever again. But I spent my life fighting to save Parkour Civilization, and if there's an evil out there that threatens to destroy the world, then I'm gonna fight again. At the very least, I owe it to the old man to try. Okay, time to find out if I can parkour on water. Yep, I knew this was such a bad idea. Okay, I'm still alive for now. All right, just one jump at a time. I only have to do like 5 more of those, of course. Yep, I'm not making it back to Parkour Civilization. In all my time in Parkour Civilization, I've never heard of water parkour. But you know what they say, the first time to try is
I
when you're
can't believe I'm
floating
so
over the void
entertained
in
by
a
this.
civilization that you never knew existed. The worst part is that I don't even know if I have a way back to Parkour Civilization. Things were going great as the champion of Parkour Civilization, but of course, all good things come to an end. Someone made a bridge at the edge of the world that leads to a new civilization, and the old man told me that there's an evil here that could destroy Parkour Civilization. The old man believed that I could be the one to
Like,
save the world
this
again. And
actually
if that
should be the
meant
Minecraft
jumping
movie.
off a bridge at the edge of the world, then so be it. After jumping, I was teleported to this new civilization with
Cocomelon to
one
me.
problem.
Oh, for
My
sure.
friend was gone. I don't know what happened to him or if he's even alive still, but all I know is that I'm stuck in a lost civilization doing the scariest parkour I've ever done. Okay, that was way too close. If I ever make it back to Parkour Civilization, I'm adding water jumps to practice. Alright, well, now what to do? I looked around and saw nothing. No sign of life, no sign of my friend. All I could do now was just parkour. So this was supposed to be the 5th layer of Parkour Civilization.
All I could do is parkour. That's just a crazy.
Everywhere I looked was a 3-block jump, which is the same as it is on the master level. But that's when I saw something in the distance. Structures made out of blocks that I've never seen before. The old man was telling the truth. There is a civilization out here. But how did they get this far away from Parkour Civilization? And why are they here? Man, imagine how easy my life would be if someone just made a Parkour Civilization history book. I could have just read about this place and I wouldn't have had to risk my life coming here. But no one likes to write anything down, and everyone likes to keep secrets, which makes my life so much harder. Whatever. I guess what I said before really is true. Parkour is used for everything in life. You make jumps to buy a house, you make jumps to get food, but more importantly, you make jumps to know the truth. So now the question is, how many more jumps do I have to make to figure out the truth about this place? From what I saw, it looked like all of the houses on this level were abandoned. That was until they weren't. On the other
How many 360s do I need to find out the truth?
side of the house, someone came out of the room. It was a parkour pro. People were actually alive in this civilization. But when the person came closer, I realized this wasn't a pro at all. Oh, let's go. You don't know how happy I am to see someone here. Can you please explain to me where we are and who you are? You have chain boots.
If you seek to know
Chainmail.
answers, you must beat me in a parkour battle.
See, this is what I'm talking about. People can't just say anything without doing parkour. All right, let's battle.
It is
I
Parkour
watched as
Civilization.
The person in chain boots built quite a long parkour combo for his first attack. Whoever these people were knew how to fight.
You must build the jumps I have built. The parkour battle will start and end on this block.
The battle will start and end on this block? What is going on? Alright, well, he said to build the jumps that he just built, so I guess I'll start with that. I don't know if I should feel bad for him. I don't know if these people out here know that I'm the parkour champion. But if I gotta destroy someone in a parkour battle for some answers, I got no problem hitting them with the classic Evbo 360s. Alright, I built all the jumps you did, so how is this gonna work? Are you gonna attack first, or do you want me to attack first?
Are you ready to battle?
I mean, yeah, I've been standing here. You can go first if you want. I don't care. I watched as the guy in chain boots did a 6-jump parkour combo for his first attack. All right, seems easy enough. Time for my
You
turn.
lost, parkour champion. We will return and have our revenge.
He knows who I am. Something was wrong.
What?
I pulled out my Totem of Undying, and just as I did, I got hit with an attack that would have killed me. Whatever this parkour battle was something I didn't know how to defend against. I had to get out of here. If that person battles me again, I don't know if I can survive another attack. I don't even know what he hit me with. How did that attack do 10 hearts? And I couldn't even counter with an attack of my own. This is bad. This is so bad. My Totem of Undying is gone.
Yeah,
if I
it's
lose
not
another
about-
parkour battle, or if I
It's
miss
not
a
about whether or not you can do the parkour battle. It's about how fast you do it now. God, why am... Jesus Christ. I can't believe that just
single
came out of my
jump,
mouth.
it's over. I have no second chances, which means I'm gonna have to do what I do best and parkour to survive. Within a few seconds, the guy in chain boots was gonna see me, but I had a plan.
God,
I
that's
couldn't
actually-
run.
that's
I had
actually
to
such a
fight
good
back.
way to do
Right
it.
when the guy came around the corner, I placed down 2 blocks and attacked him with a 3-block 360. From everything I know about parkour battles, he had no choice but to accept the challenge. But if this guy knows something I don't, then I just made a huge mistake. Luckily, it looked like he was forced to battle me.
You have only bought yourself time, champion. We will return.
I watched as the person attempted the 360, but they missed it. Okay, I am very thankful that 360s don't exist out here. I
So you
might
just
have gotten
killed, like,
lucky
an
in this
ancient
first
being.
parkour
Nice.
battle. But now that I know that there's an entire civilization that wants revenge on the parkour champion, I think it's safe to say that I am nowhere close to being safe. The only thing I know now is that no one should be living in this house anymore, so I should be safe here.
Oh man, am I happy to see you.
And just when I thought I caught a break, I heard a voice. And it was the voice of someone I thought I got rid of a long time ago. I slowly turned around to see someone standing right behind me.
I thought I was gonna be stuck in here alone forever, but now you're here.
Before anything could happen, I set up a 3-block diagonal jump to get ready to attack with.
Whoa, bro, chill. I'm not looking for a fight. I'm just trying to...
I said it's like free, like it's like you go for your gun, you know? He sets up a 3-block diagonal jump, like, okay, hey. God.
survive like you. You can relax.
See
Quick
what made his
drop
way closer to
parkour.
me, and I realized he wasn't wearing gold boots anymore. He was wearing chain boots as well. Hold on, what is going on? How are you here?
Pretty crazy, right? An entire level of parkour civilization that we didn't even know existed. It's really cool, but we're kind of stuck here, so I guess that's not so cool.
Okay, yeah, I've gotten that by now. I have eyes of my own, but how did you get here?
Well, I made the bridge, which I'm guessing you found. After you became champion, I knew I had to run. I had nowhere to hide, but the only chance of survival I had was the rumor that there was a lost civilization somewhere beyond the edge. And as it turns out, it was much more than just a rumor. So, since you ruined parkour civilization...
You mean saved it from you maniacs?
Yeah, whatever. I thought I'd start a new life here, but that's when I realized everyone in this level is crazy and wants to destroy parkour civilization along with everyone in it, which includes me. So yeah, I could probably use your help here.
See what can't be trusted,
Interesting.
and if I decide not to attack him, I might be making a huge mistake. Why would I trust you now, after all that you've done?
Bro, I don't have any more blocks to attack you with. Besides, we need each other if we're gonna survive and make it out alive.
Ah, fine, this is gonna be a huge mistake. Okay, so fill me in. What exactly is this place? What was the 5th layer of parkour civilization?
I don't know. They were some kind of fighters. Here, you should put these on so you don't stand out.
Really? You think I'm gonna fall for that? You want me to take off my champion boots?
What do you think I'm gonna do? Steal them from your inventory? That's not even possible. I'm just trying to help you hide.
valid
But with
point.
enough parkour, maybe the power of a 720 backwards long jump of a 3-block diagonal could go into the 4th wall and grab it from his inventory. Just saying, he didn't think about that one.
I'll give it to you. Man, I hate it when the villains make sense. I took off my champion boots and I put on my new pair of chain boots. I don't even know if this is gonna work, but if it helps me avoid at least one more parkour battle against one of these fighters, then I'm all for it. I followed Siwat until we arrived at what he wanted to show me, and we were standing in front of the parkour temple. But this one was different. The entire thing was in ruins. Siwat said this entire level used to exist in parkour civilization, but somehow it was erased and removed from history like it never even happened. The worst part is that everyone that was on this level of civilization when it was erased got trapped here with no way back. The question now is, how was an entire level of parkour civilization erased, and why? I didn't want to
That's really
believe it, but the evidence was right in front of me. Inside this parkour temple, there was a statue that indicates that there was a 5th level of civilization. Okay, this is a lot to wrap my head around. So back then, there was a rank between being a pro and being a master. And as far as I can tell, these people know how to fight. Maybe a little too well, to be honest. Siwat started to make the climb to get up to the top of the parkour temple. Back when this level was in parkour civilization, this is the course you would have to do to actually become a parkour master. The course to make it to the top was starting to fade away, but if you're good enough at parkour, you can still make it. Of course, it was no problem for me being the champion. Okay, that was actually kind of close. All right, let's see what it looks like in here. Whoa, this was not what I was expecting it to look like. Inside the temple was the place where you would rank up if you were on this level of civilization. Siwat started telling me that there's something in this temple that the people living on this civilization want. The problem is that they haven't been able to get it because the door is locked. He said that this course is different from all of the others. He said it wasn't just about making the parkour jumps to get up to the top, but it was about winning the parkour battles. Apparently, the only way to rank up and get that door
Oh,
open
speed,
is to
okay.
win 4 parkour battles in a row.
Oh,
But
it's like
these
the Elite
parkour
Four.
battles
Interesting.
weren't just fought against anybody. They were fought
All right, what's
against parkour legends. Each of these 4 battles was fought against a parkour legend who has spent their entire life mastering a specific type of parkour. But Siwat said these legends don't just show up. He said that there are 4 discs, and each disc summons a parkour legend. Only by getting all 4, you can make it to the top and open the door. Okay, let me get this straight. So there are 4 discs, each disc summons a parkour legend, and you have to beat all 4 in a row in order to get the door open, and the people on this civilization want something behind the door. So, I guess this is the part where you tell me I need to stop them from getting the door open?
Actually, the opposite. I think they want something that will let them escape. So we need to get the discs first and get out of here before they do.
Okay, so we just gotta find the discs before these people do, and we can get out of here.
Yeah,
before they destroy
so
the
I'm
world.
assuming the parkour legends are like some sort of like ghosts of the past kind of thing, you know? That's so cool.
I might be the best player in the world at parkour, but that doesn't mean I'm not worried about the journey ahead. I mean, the people in this civilization have been stuck here for years. They've had all of this time to find the discs, but they haven't gotten a single one of them yet. That means I can only assume that getting a disc is impossible for most people. Maybe it's even impossible for me. Bro, how has Siwat not even made it down yet?
Look, buddy, I know you're the mighty champion and whatnot, but you should probably play it a bit safer. If you die here, I don't know what happens. And if you fall into the void, I don't know if you're coming back.
If you don't remember, I don't like you, so can you just focus on yourself and let's get this over with?
Okay, fine. Don't listen to me.
Damn!
I need to know something. I came here with my friend, and when I got here, he was gone. Just, can you tell me if you saw him or something?
Nope. If you haven't seen him by now, there's a good chance he's gone, but maybe I'm wrong. Here, you're gonna need this. This compass will guide you to the place where you can find the first disc. Good luck, man.
It was time to go searching for the disc that would summon the first legend of parkour. If my friend is alive out there somewhere, I'll find him. But right now, I have to do this journey alone.
My favorite line.
Why am I doing this alone? Wait, you were just gonna sit here and watch me risk my life? Why aren't you coming?
You're the champion. I can't parkour like you. Or if you want to give me blocks so I can fight, but I feel like that's not an option.
You're right, I would never give you blocks in a million years. Alright, well, I guess that is a valid reason to go by myself. Looks like it's up to me to save the world again, but that's kind of my thing.
So, yeah, why did you just have the
one
compass?
jump at a time. Oh no, I hope this isn't a parkour checkpoint.
Stop right there.
Yep, of course it is. I'm in trouble.
We already have a parkour search team looking for the disc as we speak. We weren't expecting more company.
This is really bad. If I don't find a way past this checkpoint,
Parkour
it might be the
checkpoint.
end of
I'm
parkour
dead.
civilization. Alright, I got 2 options. I can
like the first
talk
one.
or I can fight. Let's try
Bribe?
the talking thing first. I was transferred here from another parkour search team. Yeah, apparently the job was taking too long.
Yeah, that figures. Just build the password and I'll let you through.
Oh, great. The password is parkour. That means there are literally an infinite number of possibilities that the password could be, and there's no way I'm
Say
guessing
parkour.
this. So, no more of the talking thing. It's time to parkour battle. I set up a 3-jump parkour
oh,
combo
the-
for my
oh,
attack.
it- oh.
This was it.
Oh, the password is like, we're literally doing parkour. Of course it is. Oh my, the password is literally like, there's infinite combinations of jumps that you can.
There was no going back now.
Oh my
Once I
god.
start this battle, the guy will know I'm the parkour champion, and everyone will be after me. But I have no choice. I attacked with a 3-block vertical to a 4-block to a 4-block diagonal jump. Let's go. I challenge you to a
Alright, password accepted. You're good. Good luck finding any information about the disc. We need it.
password accepted. Wait, this was the password?
We can never be too careful. I heard the parkour champion's out there somewhere. I can't believe he actually thought it would be a good idea to come here.
Yeah, why would he do that? Don't worry, we'll find this parkour champion. I heard he's not even that good at parkour. Oh, okay, good to see my disguise is still working. Once I made it past the parkour checkpoint, everything changed. All of the grass block jumps had turned into ice and snow. Any normal person would turn around, but I have to keep going. After realizing that I was stranded in the 5th layer of parkour civilization, I learned that the only way out of here is to find 4 discs that summon 4
Right,
parkour
this is the recap,
legends.
yeah.
But if these discs fall into the wrong hands, parkour civilization might be destroyed. So the only option I had was to team up with my enemy.
Why is there a
because
Vine room
whether I
every
like
other
it or
second?
not,
It's
that might be
goddamn
my only chance
cinema.
to make it out alive. As much as I don't trust Siwat, the compass definitely led me to the right place. I was supposed to be finding the disc that would summon the ice legend of parkour. And if I didn't know any better, I would say I'm in the right
Ice
area.
legend
Now,
of
I
parkour.
just need to find this disc before anyone gets it. The problem is that I don't even know where to start. I tried looking for clues inside one of these houses, but all of the doors were locked. The fighters on this level have supposedly been looking for this disc for a long time. which can only mean two things. They can't find it or they can't get to it. In the distance, I saw a structure that looked like it was a parkour course. When I got closer, I saw that the course was made completely out of ice blocks. And at the very top, there was a dispenser. An entire course made out of ice sounds like where the Ice Legend disc would be. This has to be it, right? Maybe the problem wasn't finding the disc, but getting to it. Maybe the jumps were too hard for people, or people are just too afraid to try. Whatever the reason is, I gotta make this course before someone else does and get the disc. The people here might be too afraid to try these jumps, but I'm not, because if the fate of the world depends on it, then I won't hesitate to risk my life. I didn't have too much experience with ice parkour, but I was still staying on the blocks, which is all that mattered. Only 2 jumps left. Come on, I can do this. I went for the last 2 jumps, and I made it to the top. Let's go, I did it. So does that make me an ice parkour legend now? I mean, I don't see anyone else doing the course.
It's too
All right,
easy.
let's just hope that no one got to the disc before I did. If it's still here, then I only have 3 more to go. Let's do this. I hit the button and an item came out. Let's go. It was still here. I got the disc to summon the... Wait, what? A house key? Bro, are you serious? I did all of that just to buy a house?
No.
Okay, well, now I'm back to square one. I have no clue where to
so
find
there's
the
different
disc, and I
civilizations.
bought a house that I
Okay.
don't need. Now that I think about it, I might be the
Like,
first
each-
one in history to have bought a house on every layer of parkour civilization. Was it worth risking the entire fate of the world and my life? Probably not, but
First
is
point,
it cool?
Christian, welcome.
Yes. Okay, now I have a real reason to make it out of here. I need someone to know this story. All right, I gotta get back on track. I need to find this disc. Whoever lived in these houses before were doing some pretty serious parkour. One of the jumps to get to the beds was a 5-block ice jump. Is that even possible? I opened the chest expecting to find nothing, but to my surprise, there was a
Who wants
book.
this, by the way,
When
chat?
I opened it up, I realized it was written in parkour. Luckily for me,
Does
I've been
anyone
learning
want
how
the
to read
spinner
the
rack?
parkour language, so I could translate a little bit of it. The book said that people would live in these houses to train for the Ice Legends course. The book said that people would often spend years here just training so they could be good enough to complete the impossible.
Sorry, 1 second. Wait, I'm sorry, what?
But to my surprise, there was a book. When I opened it up, I realized it was written in parkour.
My... I'm sorry, what? I was like, hey guys, who wants the spinner rack? I missed the parkour part. And all of you guys were just probably sitting at your desks, just being like, what? Written in parkour is crazy. Holy shit.
Luckily for me, I've been learning how to read the parkour language, so I could translate a little bit of it. The book said that people would live in these houses to train for the Ice Legends course. The book said that people would often spend years here just training so they could be good enough to complete the impossible ice course. Well, that's reassuring. I definitely do not have years to train on these jumps. But the book did mention an Ice Legends course, and if the disc was gonna be anywhere, it was probably gonna be there. The only problem now is finding this course. I mean, it's probably not gonna be a big building standing in the middle of the open. Oh, okay, well, I think I found it. I don't know what the Ice Legends parkour course was, but if I had to guess, this had to be it. Even from afar, this looked like the hardest parkour course I've ever seen. And I have to be the one to do it because the world will end if I don't. Bro, I don't even get paid for being the parkour champion. This is so not worth it. If this entire course is to just buy another house, I think I might just get it over with and jump off. But I quickly realized that I was at the right place because at that moment, I saw someone completing the course. Someone was after the disc, and right now, they were on track to get it before me. That means not only do I have to survive every jump, but I have to do it fast if I want to catch up. The problem is that this course wasn't the course to go fast on. These were ice jumps, and that means even the slightest miscalculation could send you sliding right off the edge. And that's not something I'm interested in doing. I was only at the beginning, and yet each jump seemed like it was getting harder and harder. This next jump was a head hitter, meaning if I mistimed my jump, no! Well, let's just make sure I don't do that, please. Oh, okay. These
Not the fucking fake out. Not the, oh, is what would have happened if I missed it. You know, like,
Jumps that I was making were harder than anything that even exists in Parkour Civilization. If I somehow make it back alive, I am definitely making the practice courses harder at home. As much as I wish I had more practice on ice jumps, I always say that the best time to try new parkour is when you're in a life or death situation. Now that I think about it, that saying doesn't really make any sense, but who am I kidding? I'm just stalling because I have to do a 5-block vertical jump, and there's definitely a 50-50 chance I don't make it, but the fear of death never stopped me from trying. I cleared the 5-block vertical jump, and I was still on the course. When I looked ahead, I saw that I had almost caught up to the parkour fighter that was doing the course with me. At the rate I'm going, I'll pass him and make it to the disc first, but I also have to hope that he doesn't recognize that I'm not one of them.
Wait, what? Who are you? Why are you here? I'm supposed to be the only one gathering information about the Ice Legend disc.
Oh, yeah, boss sent me here. He said you were taking too long and he wanted things to speed up, so he sent me. Bro, why did I say boss?
Oh, if boss sent you, very well. I haven't been able to get past the 5-block jump, but if you think you can do it, go right ahead.
Oh, yeah, of course. You know boss's orders, right? Bro, how did that even work? Okay, let's just get out of here. Somehow I escaped the interaction without a parkour battle, which is great because if I had to fight here, that would be really bad. But now
I just
know
love the
that they have
parkour
a
speech
boss
in
or
chat.
a
I
leader.
think it's so
Someone is
funny.
leading these fighters to go find all of the discs. And I can only assume that whoever this leader is wants revenge on Parkour Civilization. Well, not even assume. One guy literally said word for word he wants revenge on Parkour Civilization, so I guess that's a pretty clear indicator. Alright, I really need to stop monologuing right before I'm about to go for a death-defying jump. Please make it, please make it! Oh! That should not have been possible. With every jump, I felt like I was barely staying on the edge. But I wouldn't expect anything less from a course that was made by a parkour legend. Every jump was designed to be nearly impossible, including this 5-block jump, which I'm about to complete. I can make it. No! Just when I thought my journey was over, there was a block under me to catch my fall. Oh, that could not have been any closer.
How could you have gotten a water bucket?
And I just blew my cover. I forgot these guys don't have water buckets. I had no choice but to engage in a parkour battle. I needed the chance to attack first, and my attack was going to be something that would end the battle immediately. There you have it, a 2-block backwards jump, buddy. And just so you know, I've never lost a parkour battle. Obviously that's not true, but the intimidation worked.
The void is more honorable than losing a battle to the champion.
And just like that, the parkour battle was over. Bro, what do these people have against me? How is dying in the void more honorable than battling me? Despite dealing with a little emotional pain, I got rid of the parkour fighter unharmed. Now there was no one standing in my way to get the disc. All I had to do was make it past this 5-block jump. The fighters that have been trapped for years haven't been able to make it, but if there was someone to do it, it was gonna be me. If I was the first one to make the 5-block jump, that means there's a good chance that the disc is still here. And I only have a few more jumps before I can get to the top and retrieve it. I've come too far in this journey to fall now. Getting this disc means saving the world, and maybe even saving my friend. So I have no choice but to succeed. I made the last ladder jump, and there I was, standing down at the hardest parkour course I've ever completed. Now, it's time to find out if this journey was truly worth the risk. Just one more easy jump, nothing crazy. Oh, okay, no surprise there, I never fall on the easy jumps. It's time to find out if the disc is still here, or if it even exists at all. I walked up and stood on the pedestal, and an item appeared in my hand. This time, it wasn't a house key. It was the disc to summon the Ice Legend of Parkour. Siwat was telling the truth. He could have led me into a trap, but he didn't. The discs are real, and now I have one of the 4. All I have to do is get the other 3, and that's my ticket home. Hopefully my friend's still out there so I can bring him home too. And maybe Siwat. I don't really want to bring him home.
Hey, hold up. Where are you going? Why are you not gathering information about the disc? You said you were transferred here to help.
Yeah, I was, but it looked like the other guy had it all under control. I mean, he was really good at parkour. He said he didn't need me anymore.
Yeah, that sounds like...
Now, the thing that I'm like a little bit like not confused about, but like something that I'm like wondering about and like theorizing is like this was supposed to be the middle area between Parkour Pro and Parkour Master. And so like they have to find the discs of legend to summon the parkour legends on the, you know, for the parkour temple in order to get to from Parkour Pro to Master. Why is it more difficult? So maybe whatever opens it up, like the door at the end, is something. We'll see like what's behind that door, you know.
like him, all right. We've been best friends since we were kids. I don't know what I'd do without him. All right, you're good to go.
Thanks, man. Wish you and your friend the best. Oh, that's so awkward. I think I might have just created a new supervillain. All right, I'm sure there's a part of you that wanted me to fail, but I made it back and I got the disc.
No way you actually got the disc.
Yep, 1 down and 3 more to go.
We can actually do this. Or you can do this. You got it, man.
The journey was far from over. Siwat gave me the compass that would lead me to the second parkour legend. Now that I have the disc for the ice legend, I
Why does he have all these compasses?
was now searching for the legend of glass parkour. Oh, as if the journey wasn't as difficult as it was already. This legend just had to be glass. I have a feeling that there's a very slim chance I make it back alive.
Just 3 more to go. Just 3 more.
Getting past a parkour checkpoint is no easy task. I can't use parkour as a bribe here, and I'm definitely not guessing the parkour password this time. That means the only way through is to fight. Saving the
parkour
world is
password is
exhausting.
crazy.
All right, let's get this over with. No point in introducing myself since this should be over soon. You know,
He's
I
gonna get it-
probably
he's gonna
shouldn't be
get it
this
right.
confident since these people seem to know way more about parkour battles
gonna
than
get
I
it
do,
right.
But I'm still the parkour champion, so being confident is a part of the job. I started the battle with a 3-block vertical sideways ladder jump, but the parkour fighter didn't even look surprised, even though I just challenged him to a parkour battle.
Alright, champion. Let's see if you're as good as they say.
Oh,
I
never mind.
watched as
Okay.
the fighter attempted the jump, but failed. Oh, this is gonna be quicker than I thought.
Parkour
Okay, that
Civilization I
attack
missed out.
should have done at least 5
this
hearts,
is
so
movie
1 more
2.
attack and I can get back to saving the world. Might as well just put this guy out of his misery and hit him with the signature F-Bow 360. Under pressure, I made a 3-block flower pot 360. Against most people, that would have ended the battle, but I soon realized that this wasn't a normal parkour battle. Oh, great. I should have just tried guessing the password.
This attack will give you poison.
His attack only works if his jump is harder than mine, but I don't think a 3-block brewing stand jump is harder than my 360. I think I'm about to win this, but when the fighter went for the jump, he added a 180.
I bet you thought this would be easy.
Adding a 180 to his jump must have made his attack harder because he would have taken damage by now. This is not good. If I don't build a harder attack right now, I'm gonna get poisoned, and that could be the end of me. That's why this is a perfect time to set up a jump that I've never attempted before. It's simple. If I make this jump, I win the battle. And the jump I was going for was a 3-block ladder 360. This had to work. I went for the 360. Please make it. But I failed. The attack hit me, and now I was being poisoned. I actually thought I was gonna win this battle, but now the odds are stacked against me. By the time the poison wore off, I had half a heart left, and the fighter was already planning out his next attack. From here on out, if I make a single mistake, my journey is over. But that's why
Wellington,
I'm
thanks
the
for the
one
4
trying to
months.
save the world. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. The fighter was setting up a parkour combo with ice blocks. Okay, this is good. I just mastered ice block jump. Wait, what? Before the fighter even attempted his attack, he just slipped off. Okay, that was not how I thought it was gonna end. Doesn't matter, it looks like it's another win for me. Let's go. Even though I barely survived the parkour battle, I was stepping into more dangerous territory. This was where I was gonna find the disc to summon the glass legend of parkour. There are 4 discs I need to find in order to get back to parkour civilization. I managed to stay alive and get one of the discs so far, but the parkour
All right, what are we
fighters
thinking
are
so
still
far,
racing
chat?
to get them before me, and now I know there's a boss leading them all. But if I can get the final 3 discs first, I can save
What
the
are we
world.
thinking so
far
far
I'm
of,
very much liking
movie
the ice
2?
more than the glass,
10 out of
especially since
10?
most
I
of
mean,
the jumps
I'm
are
into
glass
it.
panes. Not that it makes a difference, but before I go any further, let's get my health back. The entire time I've been here, I've been using my champion boots to gain my hunger back. That's one part I didn't get. As the parkour champion, I don't really need food anymore, but everyone else does, so how are they getting food? Alright, I'm just gonna focus on getting the disc and get out of here as fast as I can. This journey was different than the last one. Last time, I made it through the checkpoint without blowing my cover, but this time, well, the guard's in the void. If some of the other fighters realize that the guard is gone, they're gonna come after me. So, I'm just gonna beat this course, get the disc, and get out of here before any of the fighters can catch me. Easier said than done, obviously, because this wasn't just any ordinary parkour course. This course was designed for someone who is a master at glass parkour. Now, I'm all for having self-confidence and whatnot, but the reality is that I have never done jumps like these. This course was about to be all unexplored territory for me, and I I only have one chance to make all of these jumps. But the clock is ticking, and I need to get these discs before any of the fighters do. You know, I would have been a lot more comfortable if the glass parkour course were glass blocks.
Like
and not
initially,
panes,
a lot of this
but when do
parkour, I
ever
was
get
like,
my
oh,
way
I could
with
do it
anything?
easy. You
I
know,
will
it's like
say that
whatever.
one thing keeping me going is that if I do make it back alive, I
There's
mean,
no
I would
way.
have to be the greatest of all time at parkour, right? While that thought sounds amazing, I just remembered that I've only gotten one disc so far. So if I manage to survive this course, which by looking at it doesn't seem likely to be honest, I still have 2 more massive parkour courses to go through before I can make it back. Alright, let's break this down real quick. So, if I miss a single jump, I die. If I have another battle with a parkour fighter, which is probably gonna happen, I die. And if Siwat has been plotting against me the entire time, well, I probably die. Well, alright, I think my chances are looking great. I take that back. Bro, what even are those parkour jumps? Alright, let's just get this over
Dude.
with. Glass jumps are all about precision. Each glass jump
This one
is
is a
only
lot more
1/8 of the
parkour
size of a
focused.
regular block, meaning each
That's
jump
such a
has to
weird
be the
thing to say.
perfect distance.
Then the other
that
ones?
also means I get no momentum for this 3
We'll see
block
how the story
vertical
pans
jump.
out.
Please, parkour god. Oh, okay. And the next jump is just as hard. The 4-block jump onto a single pane was terrifying, but I went for it and I barely stayed on
really?
the edge. Bro, to think I could have been at home just chilling, getting a parkour delivery to my house. Wait, do I even have a house anymore? Let's see. If this jump is possible, I only have to do a 2-block jump. This has to be a shortcut, right? No way I'm not taking this. Let's go. I get to skip some. No! No, that's a trick for sure. That jump's not possible. All right, no shortcuts for me.
Dude, it's the... That's crazy.
Today, I guess I got to take the hard way.
He
I
keeps
slowly
doing
made
the
my way through
debate,
course,
man.
making sure to take my time with every single jump. As of now, I didn't see any other parkour fighters doing the course, so I didn't need to worry about completing this course fast. I just needed to stay alive. But what if there's no fighters here because someone already completed the course and got the disc? Alright, let's just hope that's not the case. Oh my... Bro, are you serious? Not one of these staircases? Thankfully, I made it to the top of the horribly designed staircase. But then, I saw something on the ground. It looked like a piece of paper. I picked it up, and it said something on it. It said, "Don't finish the course?" I had no clue what to make of this. I was so close to the end. I was almost at the second disc.
This is
So
based on a
either
true
someone
story, by
is
the way?
warning
No
me
way.
about something, or this was an attempt to try to make me not get the disc. Well, this just got a lot more complicated. I decided that the second option was more likely. The fighters know that I'm looking for the discs, so maybe they had someone put this note here to try to get me to stop looking for them. But if that isn't their plan and someone is warning me, then I could be jumping into an ambush. At this point though, I don't even think it matters. As of now, the only way I know of getting back to Parkour Civilization is getting all 4 discs. So even if getting this disc is going to lead me into a trap, I have to still try to get it. Only a few more jumps and I would be at the end. Do I go for a shortcut now? Why not? Let's do it. I swear, all of this better be some crazy test to become the parkour god or something, because there's no way I'm doing this for free. All right, one more jump
Interesting.
and the disc is mine. Let's do this. I went for the last final
maybe
jump
ascent to
and I made it.
godhood?
I had completed the Glass Legends parkour course. Let's go. Let's get this disc, or let's fall into a trap. I hope it's the disc. When I stepped onto the pedestal, the dispenser gave me the exact item I wanted to see. The disc to summon the Glass Legend of Parkour was now in my possession. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. And now I just gotta worry about getting off of this course. Oh, this is the worst. I was making my way back to meet Siwat to get the compass for the 3rd disc, but that's when I saw something. It was a massive building that I've never seen before.
fuck?
Obviously, I want to get the discs and get out of here as fast as I can, but my friend is still missing. Maybe there's a chance he's alive and he made it into this building and he's hiding here. Even if he's not here, I can afford a little detour to find out. The building I walked into looked like it was some old library, although most of the bookshelves looked like they were empty. Jeez, this staircase is even worse than the glass one. I didn't even think that was possible. I didn't know what I was looking for, but at the very least, I was hoping I could find a book that would at least give me a little information. I looked around until I finally saw a bookshelf with a book left in it. Okay, let me try not to fall off the edge while grabbing this. The book was written in parkour, but I could still understand a little bit of it. It looked like it was talking about the champion boots, something about hunger and powers. Well, that's not really new information for me. I've been using these boots to feed myself the entire time.
But how
Okay,
are the
let's see what else I
chainmail
can
boots
find
getting
in this
fed is the
library.
thing.
I looked
And
around
why are they
and
so
still
mad?
there was no sight of my friend. I knew the chances were slim, but some part of me still believed that he would be here. But that's when I went up to the next floor and I saw someone. Oh no, I do not want to battle. Please just don't turn around. And she turned around.
It's you! You're back! Oh, I always knew you would change your mind.
Right. I'm back.
I never blamed you for what you did. I know it was a tough decision.
Okay, this woman does not know who I am, but I have no clue what she's talking about. I just gotta go with it, I guess.
What
I
the fuck?
assume you're here to get your friend, correct?
My friend? You know where my friend is?
Oh, yes. I got the book around here somewhere. Forgive me. It's been a while since I've had to do parkour. I should be able to reach it.
Oh, not to worry. I'll get it. It's easy parkour. It's just that book right there, right? Yeah, don't worry. I'll do. No! Oh, no, that's not good. Well, at least she went out quickly. All right, let's go get this book. I grabbed
Jesus!
the book off the shelf and I started reading. The book said something about a prison where it's impossible to parkour. If
Bro, what the
fighters
hell?
captured my friend, that's probably where they took him. This is good news. This is great news, actually. This is the only evidence I have that my friend might be alive. And maybe Siwat knows where this prison is. I made my way back to Siwat to get the third compass from him. All right, I'm back, whether you like it or not. Hello, Siwat, what are you doing
What
in the
the
corner?
fuck?
Are you napping?
Bro, I'm tired. You take so long to get these things.
I take so long to get these things? Bro, I hate you so much. I got the second disc, but it's getting a little trickier to get past the checkpoints, but I still got it. I'm ready to go get the third one. Siwat
There's some-
threw me the
dude,
third
is there
compass
time
that
travel
would lead
involved?
me
I swear
to
to
the
God.
legend of Crystal Parkour. There's one more thing. I think my friend might still be alive in some prison. Do you know anything about it?
If that's true, then there's a chance we can save him. But we gotta get the third and fourth disc first.
Okay, you're right. We'll get the discs before the fighters do, we'll save my friend, and we'll get out of here. As the journey goes on, the jumps get harder and the stakes get higher. I've saved the world by myself before, but this time, I don't know if I can do it alone. But if I can find my friend before it's too late, then I think we have a chance.
Dude, it's so suspicious.
If I make this parkour course, I'm one step closer to saving the world. Even though this is parkour I've never done before, the good news is I
Crystal
can take my
park.
time because there's no one else doing the— Oh no, I take that back. There is someone doing the course. This is not good. If that person makes the parkour course before I do, they'll have their hands on one of the 4 discs I need to save the world, which means I cannot take this parkour course slowly. Every single one of these parkour jumps were
Like,
made up
I
of
wanna- I'm
crystals,
emo-
and in
like,
all
I'm
my time in
emotionally
Parkour
invested.
Civilization, I've never seen jumps like these.
Like,
But
I wanna
had to
see-
go fast. I had to make the— No! I was the guy who saved Parkour Civilization, and I actually believed I could be the one to do it again. I had made 2 of
That wasn't a flashback. He actually missed it.
the hardest courses I've ever done to get 2 of the discs, and I was
Yo?
on my way to get the third one. But maybe it wasn't my
Not bait.
destiny to make it out of this place alive. When I went searching for the crystal legend of parkour, I knew the journey was going to be rough. The last time I made it through a parkour checkpoint, it resulted in a battle that almost cost me my life.
I mean, last time you
I
went to
kinda
parkour
figured
jail,
that this
but, you know.
checkpoint would go the same way. I jumped onto the platform ready to parkour battle,
what's this?
but the strange thing is that there was no one here. There was no one guarding the checkpoint, which means I was either lucky or I was leading myself into a trap. Given everything that has happened, it's probably a trap. But the good news is that it was now just me and the hundreds of crystal parkour jumps. Even though I avoided a parkour battle, I was clearly not out of danger. I needed to make my way over to the Parkour Legends course, but that meant I had to figure out what exactly these parkour jumps were. Crystal jumps didn't exist in Parkour Civilization. I was going into this with 0 experience. I tried my best to stay on the crystals that were entire blocks, but at some point, I had no choice but to jump onto the smaller crystals. These crystals were
We're not part of the recap still. Are we?
barely big enough to stand on, and if
Wait,
I made the slightest mistake,
what?
that could very well mean my journey comes to an end.
Wait for him to show up. He will show eventually.
What was that? Hello? Is anyone there? Oh, great. I think being stuck in this parkour world for
What
so
the
long is making me
fuck?
hallucinate. Well, this is nice. I have to worry about not dying from parkour, and I have to worry about not going
Maybe
crazy.
it's a
I
flashback.
kept making jumps until I arrived at the place I needed to be. The Crystal Legends parkour course is where I could find the third disc. If I make it, I'll only need one more disc to go home. But I had to go fast. I had to make the— No! And with one jump, my entire journey was over. I watched as the world of parkour got further and further away. There was nothing to save me now. The damage from the void already started, and within seconds, I would be gone forever. I couldn't do it. I thought I could be the one to save Parkour Civilization again, but I failed, In my last moments of life, everything seemed like it was in slow motion. I think I must have been going crazy because it looked like I was floating upwards. But that's when I realized I might not be crazy after all. I wasn't dead yet, and I was slowly rising back up to the world of parkour. What is going on? How is this possible? It was like I was watching my life in reverse. I was floating right back up next to the jump that I just failed. I was at a loss for words, but I might have had a second chance after all. I positioned myself over one of the jumps, and I dropped out of the air. I wasn't dead yet. I was back on the parkour course. In all my life, I've never heard of something like this happen. If I had to guess, I would say the parkour god saved me once again. When I turned around, I saw someone for a split second running away. My entire dodging death feat that I just pulled completely made me forget that I was still in danger.
Small side. The electric guitar riff that he uses sounds exactly like not RimWorld. What's the Pacific Rim? like no.
One of the fighters was ahead of me on this course. When I saw them, they were almost at the end, which means that person might have gotten the disc already. But there's no way to know for sure. That could have been someone else, which means I have to complete the course to see if the disc is still there. Besides, the parkour god probably pulled some strings to get me back on this course, so I owe it to him to try. In Parkour Civilization,
maybe
the more jumps
by
you make,
getting
the more
the discs,
answers you find.
you sort
But
of
I don't
like
know if I will ever
ascend
be able
towards
to do
godhood.
enough jumps to find the
Could be
answer to
that.
how I'm alive. All I can do now is keep making the jumps and keep moving forward. I have to believe that whatever or whoever saved me from the void wants me to save Parkour Civilization. So I'm gonna try to not test my luck again and make all of these jumps. As of now, I saw no sign
I hope
of
they
the
make a
player that
second
was here
Pacific Rim
before me,
movie.
and maybe this could be the reason why. Oh boy, I'm definitely gonna need another airlift out of the void. Now was no time to rush. I had to pay attention to exactly how large each crystal was. This jump was barely wide enough to fit through, but it was possible. I jumped into the tunnel, managing to stay on the very edge of the bottom crystal. Even the smallest miscalculation, like hitting my arm on the wall, would send me falling into the void. But luckily, I made it through the tunnel of narrow jumps, and I still had a fighting chance. After making it out, I could see the rest of the course, and I saw no sign of the fighter that was here before me. So that means it is very likely that the person I saw has gotten the disc already. Unfortunately, I have to do a 3.5 vertical block jump to figure that out. I got momentum, and I went for one of the longest vertical jumps I've ever done. Even being the parkour champion, I didn't even know that was possible. But that's kind of been a similarity across all of these parkour courses. Almost all of these jumps that are on the courses don't even exist in Parkour Civilization and are near impossible. I hadn't thought about it, but maybe that's a reason why this entire civilization was removed. Actually, that doesn't really make any sense. Alright, let's just make it out alive and maybe someone will tell me the actual truth. But that's when I went for a jump and I heard something again.
Trust me, I can get the disc. Just let me try.
It was another voice, like the one I heard before. I don't know where it's coming from. I thought it was crazy before, but now that it's happening again, I'm starting to really get worried. Man, my problems keep stacking. I need the disc to still be here. I have to not die in parkour,
the old
and
man?
now I have voices in my head.
Interesting.
Great. Well, I'm gonna need a serious parkour vacation when I get back. Less than 10 jumps away.
What is a parkour vacation, man?
I just have to keep doing my thing.
What
and
does that
keep making every one of these
mean?
jumps. No. Okay, let's not do that again. Only few can say they can do a 3-block vertical jump from no momentum. Fortunately, I'm one of those few, and that was the last difficult jump I needed to make to complete the course. Now, it was time for the big reveal and find out if I did all of that for nothing. If someone else has this disc, I don't know how I'm gonna get it back, but at least I have the other two, so worst case scenario, no one gets out of here. I stepped up onto the pedestal expecting the worst, but to my surprise, in my hand was the third disc. Whoever was on this course before me obviously didn't get it. And now I'm holding 3 of the 4 discs needed to get out of here. Only one more disc remains before I can return to Parkour Civilization. That is, if I can survive one more of these courses. I started heading back to Siwat to get the compass for the 4th disc, but then it happened again. Find me at the houses. It was another voice in my head, unless it wasn't a voice in my head to begin with. Someone was trying to talk to me, and they were saying they were at the houses? I didn't know what any of the voices meant, but that's when I saw somebody. Standing near one of the houses was someone that I recognized. It was the person I just caught a glimpse of right before I was saved from the void. Whoever this was must have been the person that sent me the message to find them at the houses. but the person still had chain boots on. This was a parkour fighter, meaning there's a good chance that this interaction leads to a parkour battle. But something about this felt different. I don't know why they would be calling me here, but I have to find out. And even if this does end in a battle, that's a risk I'm willing to take. I walked in to see the fighter standing on the other edge of the house. All right, buddy, if you want to fight, let's get it over with.
If that's how you want to repay me for saving your life, fine.
For saving my life? What are you talking about? I've never even seen you before.
I was watching you do the course. I knew you would fail eventually, so I waited until you fell. When you did, I was there to attack you with a brewing stand jump, and the effect was levitation.
You attacked me with parkour right as I fell. I didn't even know that was possible. This doesn't make any sense.
That's
Why
crazy.
would you save my life? You don't even know who I am.
I know you're the parkour champion, and the reason I know that is because you've been the pawn of our game ever since you arrived. You've been collecting the discs for us.
No, that's impossible. I fought parkour fighters in battles. I almost died. Why would they try to kill me if they wanted me to get the discs?
Siwat said it would have to be believable.
Oh, so now Siwat's behind this.
That's why they would jump into the void. So they wouldn't die via parkour battle, because he would brewing stand them and then levitate.
Mastermind plan?
Of course he is, and if you don't believe me, jump onto the center block.
I jumped into the middle of the house and it happened again.
If he fights you, you have to lose. This is the only way we win.
It was Siwat's voice. I don't know how you're doing it, but you're making this up.
I'm not. If you parkour across crystals while talking, messages will be trapped inside for years. You're only hearing his voice because he was here setting the trap for you.
I didn't know what to believe. If this was all true, then I've been getting the discs for the enemy the entire time. At this point, I don't even know if anything Siwat has told me is true. If you're in on the plan, then why are you telling me this? What do you want?
Let's just say I don't really like how the plan ends. So I'm hoping that by telling you this, you find a way to win. And in repayment, you can take me back to Parkour Civilization.
How can I be sure you're telling the truth? What if Siwat isn't behind this?
You think it's a coincidence he has those compasses? Why don't you ask him where he got them?
Yeah,
If all of this
that's
true
the...
and Siwat was working with the fighters, then I have no one to blame but myself. But as far as I'm concerned, I have the 3 discs. I don't know how in the world they plan on getting these off of me, but if I can get the 4th one, then I can get out of here. At least now that I know I might be in a trap, I can focus on getting myself out of it. But I still don't know if that fighter was telling me the truth or not. Alright, disc number 3 acquired. Wasn't an easy one, that's for sure, but I still got it.
This is insane. To be honest, I didn't think you would be able to do it, but clearly I'm wrong. Only one more to go and we can get out of here. Here, the compass to the last parkour legend. This one is supposed to be the most terrifying course, so good luck.
Well, if there's anyone that can get it done, it's me. Hey, this is just a quick question, but where did you get all of the compasses?
The compasses? Oh yeah, I was just searching through all the chests and I happened to find all of them. Lucky find, I guess.
Yeah, that is real lucky. Oh, that was really convincing. Yep, I am definitely in a trap.
Yeah, alright.
He knows, right? Yeah, he must have figured it out. It doesn't matter. The plan is in motion, and at this point, there is nothing he can do to stop what's coming. I must say, this plan didn't go exactly how I thought it would, but I have everything I need to get my revenge.
Oh, shit!
Just one more parkour course to go, and I can get back to Parkour Civilization.
Fuck!
Unfortunately, this is gonna be the hardest one yet. All of these parkour jumps had one thing in common. These were Neo jumps. Neo jumps are considered some of the hardest jumps in Parkour Civilization, and for a good reason. The only way you make these jumps is by moving around the block.
That's
in
a
mid-air.
crazy
The last
reveal.
time I made a difficult Neo jump, I became Parkour Champion and I saved the world. But that was one jump, and I'm afraid this course is probably gonna have a lot more than one. After all, this course was made by the Neo legend of parkour, so that probably says something. If I had a choice, I would turn back immediately, but unfortunately I don't. If I want to save the world, I need to get the disc. The entire time I've been here, I've been risking my life to get the disc.
Yeah, guys, don't you hate when you have to do a Neo 360 jump in a parkour battle match when the other person is putting up a 3-block brewing stand potion effect? So fucking relatable. Isn't that crazy? God, I hate when that happens.
Discs I need to go home. I thought I've been
so
outsmarting the
annoying.
people in this lost civilization, but it turns out I've been in a trap this entire time, and Siwat has been behind it all. I was tricked into collecting the discs for the enemy, and I can only assume that they have a plan to get the discs off of me so they can escape. I couldn't help be disappointed with myself for trusting Siwat. How did I not see this coming? I mean, Siwat literally worked for the evil champion and ran the lab that systematically controlled all of Parkour civilization. You know, I probably should have thought about those things a little more before trusting him, but obviously it's way too late now. I gotta give him credit. As much as I dislike Siwat because he is objectively evil, his plan is extremely well thought out. And now that's put me in a very difficult position. On one hand, I could just throw all of the discs in the void and no one gets them. If I went down that route, Siwat and all of the people here can't escape and destroy Parkour civilization, but then I wouldn't be able to get back home myself, so I'd basically be sacrificing myself for option 1. Now with option 2, I continue to play my part and get the discs. As long as I have all 4 on me, there's still might be a way to get out of here alive without bringing them back to Parkour civilization. As I was going over all of the possible futures, I noticed the course changed to Neo Ice Jumps. It seemed like this last course was a combination of all of the Parkour Legend courses, with of course adding Neo Jumps to everything. Oh, I forgot how much I hated these types of jumps. Okay, but back to seeing if I can outsmart Siwat's plan. No matter what option I choose, the biggest problem is my friend. The old woman at the library told me my friend is trapped in some prison. And if I remember correctly, there's one more thing. I think my friend might still be alive in some prison. Do you know anything about it?
If that's true, then there's a chance we can save him. But we gotta get the 3rd and 4th disc first.
Well, now that I know that Siwat was the one behind the evil plan, I think it's safe to say that Siwat has my friend locked up in a prison somewhere. If that is the case, then I think I know what Siwat's plan is. He's gonna use my friend as leverage to have me give him the discs. It all makes sense now.
All right, he's one step ahead, like always.
Get the discs off of me, so that means I'll either have to choose the
He's one jump ahead.
discs or the life of my friend. That's assuming I finish this course and don't die in the void so I can get the last one. But to be honest, even though one jump could end it all, I knew I was gonna finish this course. There's a reason Siwat made this elaborate plan to get me to do the courses, and it's the same reason why all the parkour fighters must have joined him. There's only one person that exists in this world that is good enough at parkour to make these courses, and that person is me, the parkour champion. Siwat and all of the people in this civilization put their faith in me, because they knew that without me, they would never make it back alive. Well, I hate to disappoint them, but I don't plan on bringing Siwat or the evil parkour fighters back to Parkour civilization. If all goes according to plan, there will only be 3 people going back home. So, it's time to get this plan over with and get out of this place once and for all. After making it out of the field of Neo Jumps, I was met with 2 parkour fighters.
Thank you for retrieving the discs for us, champion. Now, you will do exactly what we say if you want to stay alive. Siwat requests your presence.
This was it. Siwat had 2 parkour fighters waiting for me to ensure that I didn't run off with the discs. Normally, I would say that was a well thought out plan on his part, but I don't think he ever questioned the loyalty of his followers. Fortunately for me, I've got someone on the inside.
Hey, let's go. Keep it moving, champion. Why are you stopping?
Well, you know, just trying to catch my breath before this parkour battle. I quickly placed down a ladder and attacked the parkour fighter with a 3-block diagonal ladder jump. You know, I would say good luck in this battle, but I think you'll have a hard time with a 2v1. The parkour fighter turned around to see that the other fighter had an attack of his own build. Yep, this parkour fighter was my guy on the inside.
No, you're working with the champion? How could you? Fine, it doesn't matter. I'll take you both on by myself. I'm sure this will be the easiest parkour.
Well, that didn't last long. Wait a minute, I knew that guy, didn't I?
We've been best friends since we were kids. I don't know what I'd do without him. Alright, you're good to go.
Oh, that's right. I made his buddy jump into the void. Well, at least they're together now.
Let's keep it moving. We don't have much time.
Yep. All right, sorry. Let's get back to work. So far, the plan I had was going smoothly. Siwat had his mastermind plan set up for me, so it was only fair that I fight back. Before I went to the Neo Legend course, I visited my ally. Okay, I accept your offer. If you want to come back to Parkour civilization, you need to help me.
Finally, you came to your senses. We're gonna need to move fast if we want to make this work.
So you're saying after I get the discs, Siwat is gonna have fighters waiting for me?
That's right, but he won't suspect that I'm working with you. I'll make sure I'm one of the fighters and we can escape to the temple.
Alright, sounds good to me. Oh, I really hope this works. Step 1 was getting the disc. Step 2 was making it to the temple without guards. And now it's time for step 3. Alright, you ready?
Yes, this has to work. I'll go distract Siwat and find out where he's keeping your friend. You just focus on beating the parkour legends and getting the door open.
Right, the parkour battles. I kind of forgot about that. Time was of the essence. I needed my ally to distract
he needs to still
Siwat
do
for
the
as
4
long as
parkour
possible,
battles
so I had time
against
to
the
beat the
legends.
parkour legends. I also needed to hope that my ally would find my parkour master friend and free him from his prison. There were a lot of moving parts to this plan, but I think it could work. Unfortunately, the plan already had its first hiccup. The path I chose to go up the temple was destroyed. The only way up to the top was from the other side. Now, I just gotta hope that those few minutes of lost time weren't enough to ruin the plan. It was a good sign that I didn't see any parkour fighters around though. But that's when I glanced inside the bottom level of the parkour temple and I saw someone. But this wasn't a parkour fighter. This was someone with gold boots. I ran inside to see my parkour master friend standing on a single chain over the void. The last time we saw each other was in Parkour Civilization. You're alive, let's go. Oh no. Standing to my right was a parkour fighter with an attack already set up. That's an easy attack.
I love
Don't
the
worry, I'll handle
pre-moving.
this.
No, stop. That attack was from me. If I don't make that jump, I die. I don't have any blocks to build with, so I'm stuck here. But if you attack him, that will force his battle with me to end, and I'll also die.
Okay, this is not an ideal situation.
That's
so
sick.
how do I stop this?
You go up. Siwat is waiting for you up there.
Of course he is.
It's a
Well,
hostage
so much for my master
situation.
plan to defeat the guy with the better master plan. Don't worry, I'll figure
Dude,
something
these
out.
deep
Just don't
rules are
move. Not
crazy,
that
man.
You can move, but don't worry, I'll figure something out. All right, time to make my way to the top and probably face an ambush. There was nothing I could do now. I couldn't think of a single move to get out of this. If I even make the slightest notion that I'm gonna start a parkour battle, my friend will die. That means I have no choice but to just fall right into Siwat's plan. Well, I have been known to improvise, so let's do that. Alright, let's get this over with. So, you want me to help you destroy Parkour Civilization?
Now you're talking some sense. You know, a part of me actually enjoyed our little team up and getting each disc. I mean, you got them, but it was fun sitting back and letting you do the work. Now, I'm closer than ever to achieving my goal of destroying Parkour Civilization once and for all.
That doesn't make any sense. You said it yourself. You live in Parkour Civilization. Why would you want to destroy it?
I haven't told this to anyone before, but since I've already won, I might as well tell you.
Monologuing.
I didn't join Parkour Civilization. I was born here on this level of civilization. I might be the only one alive who remembers when this level was still a part of Parkour Civilization. And I might be the only one who knows what kind of a monster the old man was. My parents warned me about the old man. They told me to rank up before it was too late. Unfortunately, my parents were both too stubborn to rank down and too old to rank up. So I left my family and became a parkour master. My parents were the ones who told me to use brewing stands to give myself the resistance effect. And that was exactly what allowed me to remember when the old man used the command blocks to wipe out this entire level.
What the
including
fuck?
everyone in it. In doing so, he wiped all memories of this place, except mine, because of the potion effect. After that, how could I ever trust the system? The so-called beloved parkour champion wiped out my entire family.
That can't be true. Why would the old man do that? It just doesn't add up. He was kind and nice, and he cared about people.
You know, the funny part is that no one even knew. It was supposedly over a fight. Can you believe that? The old man let his battle with one person cause my
I have a theory. I'm not going to tell you the theory, but I have a theory.
parents and plenty of others to die.
A fight? What kind of fight would lead to an action like that?
Who wants the Whisper
All
chat?
right, enough of that. What's in the past is in the past. Let's focus on what's gonna happen from here. I don't need the discs. Instead, I'm gonna have you battle all of the parkour legends yourself and get that door open for me. I will then get my revenge on Parkour Civilization. And if you choose not to, well, your friend is obviously the price you pay.
I have to do it. I can't let my friend die because of the mistakes I made. I'm the one who brought him here. I have no choice. Let's just hope I think of something later when I get that door open.
I trust you'll come to the right decision. You always do.
Oh, well, here goes nothing. Given everything that's happened in my life, I never thought there'd be a time where I'd have to say this, but it's time to go help destroy Parkour Civilization. It was time to
That's
fight the
crazy.
legends of parkour. Under normal circumstances, I probably would have been excited for these parkour battles. I mean, come on, fighting someone who has mastered a specific type of parkour? That sounds pretty awesome to me. Unfortunately for me, these are not normal circumstances. Because if I beat all 4 of these parkour legends, I will cause the downfall of parkour civilization. But that's assuming I beat these legends in parkour battles, and if I don't, well, I will die, and parkour civilization will probably be destroyed anyways. So, that means plan A is to help destroy parkour civilization, and hope I figure out a plan in the meantime. I thought I had a real chance to beat Siwat and save the world, but it turns out he was 1 step ahead of me the entire time. My friend is captured, and if I don't do exactly what Siwat says, he'll be gone forever. So
Evo
that
run, by the
leaves
way.
me with no choice but to help Siwat escape so he can destroy parkour civilization once and for all. Alright, well, here goes nothing. It's time to fight the first legend of parkour. I threw the disc into the hopper, waiting for something to happen. I saw nothing, but then, a few seconds later, someone appeared on one end of the battlefield. And this person was wearing diamond boots. So, you're the ice legend of parkour? Why do you have champion boots on?
That's because I am a parkour champion. Well, I was one a long time ago.
Old
I won the
parkour
battle to become
champions?
champion using ice blocks. So yeah, I got the Ice Legend title. But all of the parkour legends are just previous champions throughout history.
So every parkour legend was a parkour champion at some point. That's awesome. Wait, so are you real? Or what even are you?
Real? Absolutely. Alive? Not so much. All of us are spirits of our past lives, and we exist now only for parkour battles. But enough questions.
This is
Prepare to
sick.
fight.
The Ice Legend
This is
said
so
I have
sick.
everything
This
I
is-
need to
this is
battle
so cool.
inside the chest. When
I'm
I first
with
came
it,
here,
I'm with
the
it.
chest was empty, but now the chest had 3 stacks of ice blocks inside of it. These ice blocks were the only blocks I had to attack with. No other types of blocks were allowed. It's time to find out if I can do ice block jumps better than the Ice Legend of parkour. The Ice Legend attacked first. His
The lore
first
is
attack
crazy.
was a 4-block vertical jump. It was a difficult attack for sure, but it was nothing I couldn't handle. My choices were to either make the exact same jump or do a harder one. But I had to remind myself that this was only the first of 4 battles, so I'm not going to try to risk it all in the first fight. I defended the first attack successfully and the battlefield reset. Alright, let's go. It's my time to attack now. My first attack was a parkour combo with a 5-block jump chained into a 3-block diagonal jump. I thought the attack wouldn't be hard enough, but to my surprise, the Ice Legend failed the jump. The battle was going my way, but it was far from over. If I mess up and get hit by an attack, I don't know how much damage these will do. That's why I had to get this over with. For my next attack, I set up a 6-block vertical jump.
Dude, parkour
All of my
battles are
training
actually,
with
like, such
ice
a
blocks
sick
paid off,
mechanic.
and I made the jump.
I'm not gonna lie,
okay,
like,
I'm just
that's-
gonna pretend I almost didn't slip off
That's
there.
legit.
I watched as the Ice Legend went for the jump, but failed once again. This was the second attack in a row that I landed. One more, and it should be over. But I got ahead of myself. I attempted 2 5-block jumps in a row, and I failed. Oh, that's not good. I should have just made my attack. The Ice Legend set up a difficult 3-jump combo and made it. It was time to defend again. I went for the combo, but I slipped off on the 3rd jump. The attack
predictions
did
are
7
written in
hearts of damage.
parkour.
If these combos get any harder, I could risk losing all 10 hearts in one attack. But if I
What the fuck is this channel point prediction? Can we 360 vertical jump our way to Brock? And then they're written in parkour language? That's crazy.
land one more attack, I should win the battle. And the only way to attack in this position is to do a harder jump than that one. Okay, it's time for a terrible idea. I built the same attack, but added a 360 to the 5-block diagonal jump. Let's go. I cannot believe that worked.
This is a level of parkour I have not yet seen.
The risk paid off, and the Ice Legend was defenseless against the 360.
Looks like you've won the first battle. I hope you know what you're doing.
You hope I know what I'm doing? Wait, what does
Mans-
that mean? But before he
Mans
could
would know
answer,
nothing
the Ice
about
Legend was
360s.
gone, and the parkour battle was over. Why did the Ice Legend say that? What did he mean by that? I mean, I know I'm basically causing the destruction of parkour civilization, but I don't know how he would know that. Alright, doesn't matter. I'm still alive. The blocks I used to fight with disappeared from my inventory, and it was time to move on to the second battle. Going into the next fight, I realized I was wearing my chain boots the entire time. Since there was no point of trying to blend in anymore with the parkour fighters, I put back on my champion boots and started regenerating health. Okay, having full hunger makes me feel much better about these parkour fights. So basically, the only way I lose is if I get hit by an attack that does 10 hearts. So let's just try not to do that. It was time for the second fight. I threw in the disc and summoned the Glass Legend of Parkour.
Yo, I'm finally free. Let's
Holy shit. Sorry. Look at this Machamp. And then look that we just got try attack. That's actually crazy. I ignore the special defense.
Go! The old man said I'd be gone for a while, but I didn't think it would be that long.
Wait.
Wait,
Did you
the
say
old
the
man?
old man? As in the parkour champion old man? How do you know him?
Bro, I'm not here to answer any questions. I'm just trying to parkour battle.
Okay, I'm not sure what's up with these parkour legends, but they clearly
What?
don't like to talk about anything. But I always say you have to parkour for the truth sometimes, so let's go and do that. I turned around and the glass legend already had an attack built. But
Yeah, you gotta
he
parkour
failed
for the
attack.
truth, you know?
It was now my turn, and beating the ice legend with a 360 made me realize something. These legends were parkour champions a long time ago, and parkour jumps have evolved so much since then, which is why it was time to start attacking with jumps from the new age. I attacked with a 1.5 block backwards diagonal jump. Even when the fate of the world is on the line, I'm not afraid to hit him with the Evbo special, and it was no surprise that the glass legend didn't even get close.
Bro, why are you so good?
I started setting up a more difficult parkour combo. If my parkour math is correct, this attack should be enough to win. Come on, 360, 2 block, 360. Oh,
That's
let's
crazy,
go.
actually.
I gotta say, I love parkour battles. As expected, the glass legend of parkour looked very discouraged, and I had a feeling the battle was already over. He set up the jumps, and he failed the first 360. Okay. Hey, no offense, but how did you become a parkour champion?
Alright, yeah, I wasn't cut out for such an important job. Alright, bro, I hope you know what you're doing.
What the fuck?
And, when you see the next parkour champion, can you, not mention my name?
Wait, why is this such an important job? And he's gone, of course. Why do
We
I...
don't learn bounce here, right? Just really quick. It's 5 PP, 85% accuracy. It's worse than Comet Punch because it's a... Like, Comet Punch just goes, but, like, it's a 2-turn setup, you know? Yeah.
I have a feeling that there's something important they're not telling me. The glass legend said the old man said he'd be gone for a while, but what does that mean? But that's when I remembered Siwat's story. If the old man did erase this entire level of civilization,
And
maybe
K-Blade,
the
thanks for the
parkour
prime.
legends knew about it. Okay, I could be onto something here, but let's just get past this third battle. I threw in the disc and summoned the third legend of parkour.
So, it looks like you're almost at the top. The battles must be tiring you out by now.
I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, the ice legend was kind of hard, but the glass legend didn't really fight back that much.
Bro, he was the second battle? That guy was only the parkour champion for 2 hours before I beat him. He's terrible. Alright, whatever. I can promise you are not making it past me.
Bro,
That
parkour
poor
champion
guy,
for
man.
2 hours? That's embarrassing. I'm kind of surprised he even got there in the first place. It was time to battle the crystal legend of parkour. Crystals are some of the blocks that don't exist
Literally,
in parkour
yeah, literally
civilization.
Gary, by the way.
So as of now, I have 0 experience with building crystal parkour jumps, but I had a feeling I was gonna have to adapt quickly. The crystal legend built a 3-jump parkour combo that looked like something I've never done before. I made the first jump, but I just barely missed the second jump. The attack did 7.5 hearts, so I was still alive, but it was not a good confidence booster. The crystal legend immediately went into his second parkour combo attack, but that's when I saw the perfect opportunity to put the battle in my hands. I built the exact same parkour combo as he did, and went back to my strategy of adding the Evbo signature move whenever it was possible. Changing the first jump to a 360 put the battle back in my favor. Surprisingly, the crystal legend made the 360, but didn't get enough momentum for the second jump. My strategy was working for all of the parkour legends, so why change? I attacked with a backwards 2-block jump
Why can't
into a
anybody do
backwards 360.
360s?
Honestly, I don't even know how I made that parkour combo. Once again, the crystal legend of parkour was defenseless.
Well, there's nothing to say, except I hope you know what you're doing.
Wait, what do you mean?
Good luck.
And just like that, the battle was won. But that was the second parkour legend to tell me that they hope I know what I'm doing. I just don't get it. I feel like the answer is right in front of me, but I can't make sense of anything. The parkour legends don't want to talk, but why? As far as they're concerned, I'm just trying to open the door to get back to parkour civilization. This doesn't make sense, but let's just get this last battle over with. I threw in the disc to summon the final legend of parkour, the legend of Neo Jumps.
Well, this is unexpected to be sure. Nevertheless, here you are. This is the last battle to open the door. I wish you the best, whatever the outcome may be.
Wait, before we start, can you just tell me what the old man has to do with all of this? I know there's something.
I'm afraid that's not for me to say, but if all goes right, you will never know.
I thought making it to the final parkour legend would give me some answers, but it looks like that's not going to be the case. The 2 outcomes are I either live without the truth or die without the truth, so obviously I'm going to choose option 1. In this final battle, the Neo legend let me attack first. I started off the
Yeah,
battle
he's like the Legend of
with
360s.
the
Yeah.
2-block Neo jump, but the Parkour legend didn't look worried. He built the attack, but then added on another Neo jump to the end. Just by the look of it, I already knew that this attack would deal heavy damage if I failed it. But likewise, if I make a harder jump and I make it, I could end this battle with one attack. Alright, that sounds like a plan. Let's do 2 double Neos. I made the jump harder and I went for it. Come on! No! I hit the wall on the second jump, missing the counterattack, taking 9 hearts of damage. If that parkour attack was even slightly harder, my journey would have been over. But the important thing is it's not, and I must keep fighting. Unfortunately, I was already under pressure again.
360
facing an
Neo
attack
would be
of 6
actually
Neo
ridiculous.
jumps in a row. Okay, nice and easy.
6?
One at a time. 3, 4, come on, just one more. Please, no! I saw my life flash before my eyes as the attack took me down to half a heart. I was losing this battle, and if it keeps going this way, one more attack will be the end of me. As of now, I don't see how I can beat the Neo legend at Neo jumps, which means I know how this is gonna end. If I want to open that door, I'm gonna have to do something extremely reckless. This is quite possibly the worst idea I've ever had.
360 Neo
I watched
jump.
as the Neo legend built his next parkour combo, but I wasn't even worried about that. I knew he would make the jumps. After all, Neo jumps are his specialty. What I was worried about was my jump. I don't know if this is possible, but all I know is that if I make it, I win. Of course, if I don't, well, we already know how that goes. It's hard to rationalize this decision because I'm basically doing all of this just for Siwat to destroy Parkour Civilization. But it will save my friend and give me time to find a way to save the world later. Alright, time to make this impossible jump. I mean, this jump could potentially change our understanding of parkour. Okay, I'm just gonna jump. I jumped off the platform doing a 180 and traveled around the block backwards. Yep, of course. What was I thinking? Journey is over because I thought I could do a backwards Neo jump. Wait, I'm alive. I actually did it. By some miracle, the backwards Neo jump changed the entire parkour battle.
I have nothing left to say, except I yield. I don't know.
Holy shit. Also, we're at Brock. Sorry, guys. We're gonna either get back to Minecraft Parkour Civilization after Brock, after we beat Brock, or after we lose against Brock. This thing has 74 attack, by the way. It's insane. Not on the cliffhanger? Yeah, we'll get back to it afterwards. They're crazy. I should have had it hold the mental herb there, but that's fine. We got Tri-Attack, Wing Attack. That's actually kind of crazy, by the way. If we get something like Brick Break, holy shit, this will be insane. We also have 11 special defense, though. Oh, fuck. Fuck! I can't heal it. I don't have any heals for this. It's better than a burn, yeah. But still. How do we have 74 attack and we still can't one-shot things? That's crazy. Oh, that's pretty rough. Yeah. Yeah. Bone Club, Water Spout, Mud Slap. Oh, we would have done Bone Club, Mud Slap. That means we wouldn't have had any. Yeah, yeah. Here's where our IVs were. We also 0. But this is a new thing, by the way, where you can show base stat total, my EVs, base stats, and IVs. That's really cool. But you can see that with IVs, we had none in special attack, special defense. That's also hilarious. Love disc. Can I not track these? I don't think I can. Oh, well, no, actually, I know it has 0. I know it has 0 IV. Because of because it's in Brock, you know. Sorry, Brock has wait, actually, what does Brock have? Yeah, they all have 0 IVs. Yeah.
Who you are, but I hope you have the strength for what's to come.
The Neo Legend forfeited the battle and it was over. I had beaten all 4 parkour legends, and the door at the top of the staircase was open. I survived, and now there was a way back to parkour civilization. Except for a second, I forgot that I wasn't gonna be the one going back. I had just barely finished the battle, but Siwat was already waiting for me. Oh man, well, I survived, but now I have to watch parkour civilization be destroyed. I walked into the hallway that was at the top of the parkour temple. This reminds me of all of the times that I ranked up in parkour civilization. Not that it counts for anything, but it's kind of cool that I ranked up again in a way.
I want you to know that everything I told you was true, except I left out one thing.
Couldn't have seen that one coming. All right, what is it?
The old man's fight was supposedly with his friend.
With his friend? Okay. Is there a point you're trying to
My
get at?
theory's
I mean,
right.
are you about to come out with some crazy take about how, like, we're friends and we fight all the time, but it's okay? I mean, you're literally about to destroy parkour civilization.
I never said I would be the one to destroy parkour civilization.
Wait, what? So, what does that mean? I started thinking about what Siwat just said. The old man had a fight with his friend? Why does that mean something? Wait, what did that old woman at the library say? She thought she knew me, but how could she?
I never blamed you for what you did. I know it was a tough decision.
Okay, this woman does not know who I am, but I
Yeah.
have no clue what she's talking about. She knew where my friend was too.
Uh-huh.
She gave me the book that talked about the prison he was in.
I assume you're here to get your friend, correct?
My friend? You know where my friend is? Wait a minute. When I saw her, I wasn't wearing my chain boots. I was wearing my champion boots.
When the old man used the command blocks to wipe out this entire level, including everyone in it.
I never blamed you for what you did. I know it was a tough decision.
The woman didn't
crazy.
know me. She thought I was the old man. And if she thought I was the old man, she wasn't talking about my friend being imprisoned.
The old man's fight was supposedly with his friend. Can you believe that? The old man let his battle with one person cause my parents and plenty of others to die.
The old man removed this entire level of civilization to imprison his friend. Getting to the top of this temple was never a way back to parkour civilization. It was a prison. And that means Siwat's plan was never to get out. It was to help free the person that the old man banished from parkour civilization. What have I done?
So,
Holy
the old man is
shit.
gone. That's a shame.
Okay, so I thought the old man, I thought it was a time loop kind of thing, you know, so I'm a little bit wrong. I thought it was like the Evbo is the old man, you know, and like he was always the old man, and so it's like it all went through, you know, so yeah.
If only he was around to see what I'm gonna do to parkour civilization.
This is it. One final parkour battle to save the world. The fate of parkour civilization is in my hands now, and my opponent is one of the most fearsome parkour fighters in all of history, and I was the one who helped him escape. I defeated every parkour legend thinking that I was helping Siwat get back to parkour civilization. I thought he was gonna be the one to destroy the world, but it turns out that was never his plan to begin with. His plan was to get me to unleash something even worse, someone who had been banished to this lost civilization. What have I done? Coming to this civilization was a mistake. I don't know who this person is, but if the old man wiped out this entire level just to imprison his friend, it was probably for a good reason.
That plan took a lot of, well, planning. And now you get to watch how beautifully this unfolds.
You must be very proud. Your plan was perfect. You have everything you need. So now give me back my friend.
Whoa. Not yet, buddy. Got one more thing to do first. Why don't you go introduce yourself to the villain of parkour?
The villain of parkour? I walked up the steps to see the prisoner completely surrounded by lava.
I hear you were friends with the old man. That makes 2 of us. I'm surprised he didn't throw you away like he did to me.
If you were actually friends with the old man, then explain all of this. Why would he wipe out an entire level of civilization just to imprison one person?
He was scared of what I had discovered. What was the term he used again? An illegal form of parkour.
Forgive me for not understanding, but you said an illegal form of parkour? What could you have discovered about parkour to make it illegal?
It's time.
What?
What I discovered is time. Since the beginning,
I
parkour
knew it!
battles have always been one move after another, until I realized that they never had to be. You see, if you challenge someone to a race, it's the ultimate form of parkour fighting. It's the idea that you are willing to risk everything, that you will not only make the jumps, but you make them faster than your opponent.
A parkour race? When I first came to...
Dude. It's time, right? It's the illegal part, time. Dude, what if they... Okay, actually, you know what? What if Evbo is still actually like, what if it's all still a time loop, right? What if it don't spoil shit, by the way, chat. Don't, if you know it, don't say it. Don't ruin it for everybody, right? So it's like, it's like, what if it's still a time loop, right? Because like Evbo is against his friend right now. He's in the same apparatus as like his other friend, you know?
To this level of civilization, one of the fighters challenged me to a battle. He said that the battle would start and end on a single block. And when I didn't do the jumps, I would have died if it wasn't for my totem of undying. That wasn't just a regular parkour battle. That was a parkour race. How was an attack like that able to do 10 hearts?
Racing has no limits. Once you challenge someone to a race, you either win or you die. No in between.
If that's true, then someone with that type of power could take over the entire world. No one would be able to fight back. And that's exactly why Siwat's breaking him out of prison. The old man must have known that parkour racing could destroy thousands of lives. That's why he went through such great lengths to make sure that this type of parkour never made it back to parkour civilization. But now it's too late. I let this evil back into the world. What do you want? What are you even gonna do to parkour civilization?
I'm going to do what I'd set out to do a long time ago, enlighten the world with my new form of parkour battles.
I turned around to see that Siwat had built a parkour attack, but this was something I've never seen before. Siwat said there's only one more thing I have to do. If I get hit by this parkour attack, he'll give me back my friend. What is this attack? Why are there armor stands? And why do you need to hit me with the attack?
You know, I can't beat you in a fair fight, and I just want to land a good hit on you.
I can't believe that even after Siwat's plan worked, he still feels the need to prove that he's better than me. But it doesn't really matter at this point.
Is that his
he has
friend
my friend,
below?
and I have to deal with whatever he throws at me so I can get him back. He could be lying. This attack might be enough to kill me, but I was willing to take that chance. Thankfully, it barely did any damage. Okay, great. You got the satisfaction of hitting me in a parkour battle, so can we be done now?
Who knew? Armor stand attacks can take the boots right off of a player. Even champion boots.
In Siwat's hand was a pair of champion boots. And they weren't just any pair. They were mine. My champion boots were gone. Just taken straight out of my inventory. How is this possible? What are you planning to do with those?
You can relax now. Your time as the champion is over.
I watched as Siwat walked over to the parkour villain and threw the champion boots at his feet. Oh no, this is not good. If the parkour villain gets access to the command blocks, there would be no stopping him.
Well, this is my ticket home.
What if you
Just like
parkour
that, I was
armor
no
stand,
longer the parkour champion.
parkour
I
god
just
with the
gave
netherite
most
boots?
dangerous player in the world unlimited food and access to the blocks that control parkour civilization. Siwat handed him blocks, and at that moment, I knew my journey was coming to an end.
Now, before I return to parkour civilization, I need a good fight.
Yep, this is the end for me. Throughout my life, I've overcome the most difficult situations, but this is a fight that I don't think I can win. I've never even done a parkour race before, and I'm fighting against the person who invented it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I have to find a way to be faster than the parkour villain. The odds are stacked against me, but as long as I'm still here, I'll never stop fighting to save the world.
Holy shit,
well,
dude.
Let's do this.
I have to say, I'm going to enjoy watching this. I finally get to see you crumble.
You prepare for a parkour race. You've served your purpose in this life. I offer you a quick and merciless death.
The parkour villain didn't challenge me to a battle, he challenged Siwat.
Whoa, shit. What are you doing? I'm the one who helped you escape. You, clearly made a mistake. I'm, just gonna take off before I... What's happening to me? Why am I stuck? I can't move.
I watched as Siwat tried to run away, but he couldn't. Whatever the parkour villain was doing brought him back into the battle. It was like a force he couldn't escape. What was this power? I didn't even know what to think. Just a moment ago, I thought I was about to die. And now I'm watching one of my greatest enemies fight for his life. The parkour villain didn't even start the race yet. He was just watching Siwat, but then he took off. Before this, I had never seen someone move so effortlessly through a parkour course. Within the blink of an eye, the parkour villain was already at the last jump.
Please don't. I'll do anything. I'll work for you. Just let me live.
The villain made the last jump and the race was over. Siwat lost.
I suppose I had this coming for me, didn't I? For what it's worth, I was telling the truth when I said I enjoyed working with you.
And just like that, the parkour villain had claimed his first victim.
Fuck.
Siwat, the one who would betray me over and over, was betrayed by his own plan. Right when the battle was over, the parkour villain didn't even acknowledge me and started running away. He must know a way back to parkour civilization, right? If that's the case, then there's still a chance I can catch up and battle him before he does. Bro, did he seriously jump off the temple with no water bucket? Oh man, this guy's insane, but I have to battle him, right? I'm not gonna lie, I was a little relieved that he chose to battle Siwat instead of me,
man's
but I
doing
can't
domain
let him escape without
expansions.
at least putting up a fight. If I challenge him to a battle before he challenges me to a race, I might be able to keep the battle in my hands. The parkour villain has been trapped here for years, and he might know how to parkour race, but I'm gonna bet he's never battled against someone who can do 360s. I made it down to the ground level and I spotted the villain. He looked like he knew where he was going, so he must know the way back. He was fast, but I managed to keep him in my sights. I followed him all the way until we hit the edge of this level of civilization. I don't understand. There's nowhere left to go. All right, let's not waste any more time.
I'm still
I only
waiting
have
for the
one shot at
720.
this. I quickly placed down 3 blocks and I attacked with 2 3-block 360s. This was it. The battle had started and there would be no turning back now. This was life or death.
I was waiting for you to fight back. A neat little trick you did there with the 360s. Unfortunately, my knowledge of parkour is beyond your understanding.
The parkour villain didn't even look surprised that I attacked him with 360s. Oh no, what did I get myself into? I wasn't prepared
Dragon,
for
thanks for
this.
2-1.
The parkour villain built a chest jump. And the worst part is he did a 360. That's impossible. I thought I was the only one who could do 360s. My attack was erased. It was all up to me to build a harder jump now. The worst part about this fight is that we weren't on an even battlefield. If this was an ordinary fighting space, I would try the longest parkour combo I could do. But I don't have that option now. I just have to do one very hard jump. And that very hard jump is going to be the 3-block diagonal 360. I went for one of the hardest 360s I've ever done, and I made it. I still had a chance. But then, out of nowhere, I took damage. The jump I built wasn't harder than the jump he built, and I lost the attack.
Just as I expected.
The villain was looking inside of the chest, and I knew something was wrong.
Your downfall was your inability to risk everything you had.
Risk everything I had? But that's when I noticed I had nothing. Every single thing I had in my inventory was gone. No water bucket, no blocks to fight with. And that's when I knew the parkour villain stole all of them when he attacked me with the chest jump. This fight was over, and
That's
I lost.
crazy!
So that's it then, right? You have all of my
Chest parkour steals your items? What? Chest jumps are OP, man.
I can't fight back. How are you even gonna get home?
These boots are the only way out of here. You could
God,
have
why am I so into this? Why do I get? Why am I like, yo, chest jump? That's crazy. The armor stand jump steals the boots of the champion. So maybe if you go to the parkour god, then you can. Oh my god.
left at any time you wanted. I suppose it was
Oh,
your
thanks for the
destiny
prime.
to deliver them to me.
Why aren't you attacking me? Why don't you just finish the job already?
The old man isn't around anymore, and the only one left to pay for his sins is you. I want you to know what it's like to suffer, to waste away here for years, to be forgotten, just like I was. Only when you are on your last breath, I will return to finish the job.
The parkour villain turned around and jumped into the air, disappearing. This was the end. The champion boots were the only way back to parkour civilization. Now I'm stuck here with nothing, and there's no one left to stop him.
Just like I remembered it. And now, it's mine.
Oh, well, here we are. This is my last chance to save parkour civilization. I have to be the one to summon the parkour god. Apparently, nobody has ever successfully summoned him before, but I've met him. I know he's real, and I just need him to come back one more time.
Thanks for 7.
Because, let's face it, I destroyed the world. I let one of the
Wait, what was
most
the name
evil
of the
parkour
Pokemon that I have here
villains
again?
escape,
Just
and
real quick.
death and destruction follow him everywhere.
It was
he
Mr.
goes.
something.
I thought I was the champion of parkour, but my parkour abilities were nothing
Halftime,
compared
thank
to the parkour villains. I was completely humiliated, like I was just another parkour noob, and all I could do was sit and watch as the villain took all of my blocks and escaped back to parkour civilization. And I was left here to suffer, just like the villain did all of these years. In all of my time in parkour civilization, I've never experienced defeat like this. I mean, it only took one jump for the parkour villain to take every block I had. It was like he knew every move I was gonna do, and all I could do was just sit there and watch. I started grabbing every block that I could. Yes, it's true, I may be stuck here forever, but my friend is still in the middle of a parkour battle. If I gather enough blocks, maybe he'll have enough resources to win. I just need these to not fall in the void. Okay, well, I guess 2 chests is all I have. Alright, so basically, my friend is gonna have to win the parkour battle in 1 attack. And of course, that is, if he's even alive still. I started making my way back to the parkour temple. Fortunately, when I got there, I saw that my friend was still floating over the void. I didn't have a plan. I was gonna have to use the 2 chests and improvise. But that's when I remembered this wasn't my only option. There might be a way to get more blocks. I almost forgot that I had an ally. We got separated when I fell into Siwat's trap, but he still should be alive. I went to the place where my ally was going to find Siwat, and I found him standing in the middle of the battlefield. Hey, are you alright, man? What happened here?
It was an ambush. I thought I would find Siwat here, but all I found was a fight. I barely survived, but I have nothing left. No more blocks to fight with.
Well, that answered my question. The only other place I know of blocks is at the very top of the parkour temple, but I don't have a water bucket anymore. It's just too risky. If only I could get the parkour god to come back and help us out or something. Other than that, I have no ideas.
Wait, you might be onto something. If you actually believe you can summon the parkour god, then follow me.
What?
Wait, I was kind of joking, but alright. I started to follow the parkour fighter. At first, I thought we were going back to the library, but then I realized he was going further than that. A few moments later, we arrived at a building, and I saw a giant statue of the parkour god.
What the fuck?
The parkour fighter said that people would come to this building to try to get their prayers answered by the parkour god. Okay, so you said people would come here all the time, and they just summoned the parkour god?
People would come here, yes, but no one has been able to summon the parkour god. Apparently, the last jump you need to do is to jump into the void, and no one was willing to.
Great, so I have to die to summon the parkour god.
Sorry, just really quick. What the fuck do I learn Dizzy Punch over? I think Vine Whip, right? I think probably over Vine Whip. Does it matter? Hey, imagine the Evo run. It'll be crazy.
God. Well, I mean, I'm stuck here forever, so it's either die now or die later.
If you do choose to go for it, good luck. I'm gonna go look for more blocks. It's been nice knowing you.
Okay, if I didn't know any better, I would say that his tone sounds like he thinks I'm not coming back. So, from what I know, no one has been able to summon the parkour god because of the last jump in this course. But I have some idea that it might be different for me. Back in parkour civilization, no one even thought the parkour god really existed. But I saw him with my own 2 eyes. He gave me the champion boots to save the world. He came back before to save my life, and maybe he'll do it one more time. And who knows, maybe if he does show up, he'll give me blocks, and he'll show me a way out of here. I just have to make sure not to miss a single jump before I even get to the summoning part. I barely made 2 3.5 block vertical jumps, and now I had to do, of course, water parkour. You know, you would think jumping into the void would be enough, but no. Instead, I have to not die accidentally, and then I have to die on purpose.
Wait, initially I had to
How does
do
that
to
make
get
any
into here.
sense? When I first arrived on this level of civilization, I was forced to do water jumps to escape. And now, hopefully, this is the last time I'll be doing water jumps. I made the last jump, and I was standing at the base of the parkour god statue. A few feet in front of me stood a door, and when I walked up to it, it opened just like all of the parkour temple doors did. I walked inside the room and I saw nothing. All that was inside this room was a giant hole in the middle of the floor. And of course, it went straight to the void. And this is the part when I began to realize that I think my ally was telling the truth. Unless I could somehow miraculously make a 5-block jump, it seems pretty clear that the only thing to do here is to jump straight into the void. Oh man, I can't believe I'm about to do this. All right, parkour god, if you're listening, please send me some help. I backed up and I jumped into the hole with no blocks below me. But just as I was about to enter the void, I felt my feet hit slime blocks and I bounced up onto a ladder. Okay, that was not what I was expecting to happen. I didn't know how I was still alive. The blocks just appeared out of nowhere. Well, okay, if the parkour god's advice was to stop me from jumping into the void, I guess I got help. But I soon realized that my prayers were answered. Standing in front of me was a familiar figure, wearing diamond boots.
You know, it doesn't take much to convince you to jump into the void. You should really think these things through.
I don't get it. How are you standing there? I saw you die. How is this possible?
You asked the parkour god for help, so he sent me.
The parkour god heard me.
You look like you've been through a lot. Let's talk.
So it is true then. You removed this entire level of civilization just to imprison the parkour villain? I mean, wasn't there any other way to stop him?
The only other way was to beat him in a parkour race, and I couldn't. So instead, I had to deal with the consequences of my actions my entire life. I'm sorry, Evbo.
It's fine. I actually understand. There was nothing you could do. I mean, if anyone's to blame in this situation, it's me. I was the one who let him out. Everyone in parkour civilization would have been fine if I wasn't so reckless. And now I lost my champion boots. Those were the only ticket out of here.
You may not have your champion boots anymore, but there is still a way out of here.
I can go home? Tell me how. You know what they say, sometimes jumping in the void can save your life. I mean, no one has said that before,
that's
but
what they
in
say.
this case, it might have just saved mine.
They say that.
I have a way back to parkour civilization, but first, I just need to get my friend out of this parkour battle. I walked up to my friend, expecting to see the parkour fighter waiting with his attack. But he wasn't here. What's going on? Where is the guy that attacked you?
You're not gonna believe this, but he fell in the void. From what I can see, he's never coming back, but the problem is that his attack still stands, and I'm at half a heart.
The parkour fighter fell into the void during a battle, but even if he's gone, his attack might hit you if you don't do a harder jump.
Exactly. So that means the only way I can get out of this is if you build me a jump that's harder than the attack.
All right, I got very limited blocks, so it's time to do some parkour analysis. I'm not gonna lie, this jump is going to be hard. The parkour fighter attacked you with a 3.5 block vertical jump. Okay, that's not great news, but I think we might just be able to work with this. I placed down one of the chests. Now, my friend could do a 3.5 block diagonal downwards jump. Okay, we still have a problem. Your jump is going downwards, and that attack is going upwards, which means yours is still easier. I don't see how I could use the other chest I have to build a harder jump, so that means you're not gonna like this. You have to do a 360.
No way, man. I can't do a 3.5 block diagonal 360. Are you crazy?
I'm sorry, this is the only way. You have to make this to survive.
Oh, I never thought it would end like this, but at least I'll go out doing a 360.
There was nothing more I could do at this point. All I could do was watch.
Dude, it's like some of the lines, man. Some of the lines just get you, like, out of nowhere. Like, it's just like, okay, cool. Like, I'm into the story. Like, I get it. Oh, wow. Cool plot line, everything. I never thought I'd go out like this, but at least I'm going to go out doing a 360. Like, what the fuck?
Oh. Wish you never made 360s.
I watched as my friend jumped and made the 360 onto the chest. For the first time in days, both me and my friend were safe. Let's go. See, not that hard. I knew you could do it. My friend was saved, and now there was only one thing left to do, and that was return to parkour civilization.
I didn't find any blocks, but it looks like you didn't need them anyways. So what happens now?
I may have a way back to parkour civilization, and the way back was in front of us the whole time. The old man told me there would be a room behind the champion statue inside the parkour temple, just like the secret room back in parkour civilization. Sure enough, the room was here, and it was nothing except for 5 parkour jumps. The old man apparently made this as a last resort.
So you're jumping in the void on purpose?
Apparently, and surprisingly for the second time today. The old man said that only by failing the 4th jump will I be able to make it back to parkour civilization. I gave my friends the blocks that I had. I would be going on this journey alone, so they were better off in their hands than mine. From their perspectives, they won't know if I had died or made it back home, so all they could do was just wait for me. My friend gave me his last piece of food to take on my journey. If I was gonna die in the void, I might as well not die on an empty stomach. Alright, let's jump into the void for the second time today. I'm really hoping I remembered the old man's words correctly. It was the 4th jump, wasn't it? Of course, there's nothing down there to let me know if I'm in the right spot or not. Wait, maybe it wasn't the 4th jump. Maybe it was the 5th. Oh man, why am I forgetting now? This was quite literally the only thing I had to remember. If I die and the entire world gets destroyed because I couldn't remember one number,
he'll come back 3 parkour days later, like Parkour
I
Jesus.
just gotta choose one. I think it's number 4.
I'm calling it.
This was the only way back, and the only way back was to fail a jump. Let's just hope I fail the right one. I was falling through the void, but then I felt ground under my feet. When I jumped, I thought my journey was over, but I soon realized that there was more to my story. I was standing in the...
He healed. He has the diamond boots on.
The place where my journey first began. This was my home, Parkour Civilization, and I was gonna be the one to save it again. Today could very well be my last day in Parkour Civilization. If I want to save the world, I'll have to risk everything. I was the one who let the parkour villain escape, and if he gets his hands on the command blocks, he'll be able to destroy the world. So, plan A, I cannot let him get to the top of Parkour Civilization. But it was at that moment I realized my plan might have already been over. I was down at the noob level of Parkour Civilization, but no matter where I looked, I saw nothing. Every building that used to be here was just gone. I could tell by the holes in the ground that a neighborhood used to be here. This was the neighborhood where I grew up in, and it's all gone. I knew that this only meant one thing. The parkour villain has already made it to the top and is using the command blocks to reshape Parkour Civilization. Oh man, this is not good. Well, plan A is out the window. It's time to start thinking of a new one. It's crazy to think that my entire life started in this temple. If I had never failed this 1-block jump at the beginning, I don't think I would have become the parkour champion that I am today. I might have just lived my life as a parkour pro, comfortable and happy. But where would be the fun in that? At least now I get a near-death experience every 5 minutes, and credit for saving the world. Hopefully twice if I pull this one off. I made it up to the pro level of Parkour Civilization. I looked around and nothing seemed different, except for the fact that, well, the
head's
statue
cut
didn't
off.
have my head anymore. Alright, I'm gonna guess that was a personal design choice by the parkour villain himself. Just like the noob layer, everything I remember from the pro layer was gone. Except this layer was different, and now there were buildings that I've never seen before. This is the spot where all of the pro houses should be, but now there's just one platform with parkour jumps on it. And not only that, the parkour jumps are identical to each other. This wasn't just a fight, this was a parkour race. I thought back to what the parkour villain said. He said that he wanted to enlighten the world with his new form of parkour. If I had to guess, I would say he did just that. All of the buildings surrounding the platform looked like prisons, but after checking every one of them, there was no one inside of them. No one was here. I couldn't help but think of two terrible ideas of what happened. Either one, the parkour villain wiped out every pro by himself, or two, he made the parkour pros fight each other. No matter what happened, the fact remains that the prison cells are empty.
Holy
so that leads me
shit.
to believe that the pros are gone. But that doesn't mean that the parkour masters are. If the outcomes I believe happened were true, it makes sense. The
just
parkour
torture.
pros wouldn't stand a chance against the parkour villain. But the parkour masters know how to fight. And if they can fight, maybe there's a chance that they've been able to stay alive. I made it up to the master level of civilization. Only one more layer and... Bro, really? My statue got destroyed again? Alright, once I get my hands back on the command blocks, I gotta build like 50 of those. Even though I was on the master level of civilization, everything looked exactly the same as the layer below. The entire parkour city I worked so hard to make was completely wiped out, and once again replaced with a platform that had parkour race courses on it. I looked around but didn't see anybody, but that's when I realized that these prisons were different than the layer below. All of these prison cells still had doors on them. The masters might still be alive.
You just don't know when to give up, do you?
Teleports behind you.
Behind me was the parkour villain himself.
I can only imagine you escaped with the help of the parkour god. That is quite unfortunate.
I wasn't expecting the fight to get here so soon, but here it was. It's time to risk everything to save Parkour Civilization. Alright, let's parkour race. This course right here.
I'm afraid not.
Wait, what? Why not? So now you're too scared to fight? What happened to all the stuff you were saying about willing to risk everything? Sounds to me like you think you're gonna lose.
You of all people should know that course is below people like you and I. If I were to race you, the course would be terrifying. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to use the command blocks to wipe you out for good. You can try to stop me.
It's true.
It looks like your hands
Why-
are full.
The parkour
Why
villain
try?
wasn't even gonna fight me. He was just gonna wipe me out with the
Maybe he's
command
just gonna win,
blocks.
you know?
What did he mean when he said it looks like my hands are full? But at that moment, I heard something, and I looked over at one of the prison cells. One of the doors had opened, and standing in the doorway was a parkour master. He started jumping towards me. Hey, what's going on? Are you alright? What happened to all the other parkour masters? Are they still alive?
I'm sorry, Evbo, but the new champion has ordered me to race you in this parkour course.
He ordered you to race me. Why would you do that?
If I don't, he'll race me himself. And I don't want to
To
end
waste
up like
time,
the others.
yeah.
Then don't, okay? Look, as soon as you challenge me to a parkour race, one of us will die. And you're not gonna beat me, so why don't you just give me time to defeat the parkour villain, and then we'll all be okay. Just don't challenge me and trust me, I can do this.
I'm sorry, Evbo, but racing you seems like my best option to stay alive. I challenge you to a parkour race.
And just like that, after those words were said, I could do nothing. Both of us were locked into a parkour race, meaning once one of us finishes the course, the other one will die, no matter what. This is exactly what the parkour villain wanted. He introduced this illegal form of parkour, and now he gets to watch and laugh as I fight to the death with the people that I'm trying to save.
This
The
got
worst
dark,
part is
man.
that the parkour villain knows that these parkour masters are no match for me. All he wants is to watch me suffer as I eliminate my friends. After doing the last 2 Neo jumps, I knew the parkour race was over. Part of me wanted to just stop right here before the last jump and let the parkour master win, but I knew I couldn't. If I ended my journey right here, then no one would be able to stop the parkour villain, and many more
Helios,
lives
thanks
would
for the
be
34
lost.
months.
After I made the final jump of the parkour race, the parkour master was gone, and the fight was over. But the fight against the parkour villain hadn't even begun. If I don't get to the top of
Dude, it's gonna be
parkour
somebody else,
civilization
too.
quickly enough, the villain will use the command blocks to delete me from this world, and I'll have no chance to save these people. Which means there's
Magician,
no
thank you so
time
much.
to waste. The last time I saved the world, I actually had a plan. But
Extreme,
now
thanks so
I
much,
have no plan, no blocks to fight with, and I just realized I have no way up to the top. Oh, I'm so done for. I didn't even realize that my champion boots were gone, and only the parkour champion can see the path up to the top. But that doesn't mean it's not here. Oh no, I have a really bad idea. Okay, I'm 99% sure this is where the first jump starts. If I get this wrong, well, it was a good life. I jumped into the air expecting to be falling, but I wasn't. The path to the top of parkour civilization was here. I just couldn't see it without my champion boots on. If this idea didn't work, saving the world would have been impossible.
That's
But now,
crazy.
just slightly less impossible.
Invisible
man, I did so many
parkour!
invisible jumps. Oh, this is not gonna be easy. Only thing I could do was rely on my memory of the parkour course up to the top. Luckily, I've made this journey numerous times over the course of my life.
From
but still,
memory?
jumping on invisible blocks is very much not preferred. Only a few more jumps and I was inside the parkour temple. But with how
That's a
long
cool
this
twist.
journey has been taking, I feel like I could be deleted in any second. After all, the parkour villain does specialize in racing. I made the final jump and I was inside the parkour temple. With no sign of the parkour villain, I can only assume he made it to the top, which means this could be the end for me. Well, if I randomly disappear, I guess I get to add an invisible parkour course to my list of accomplishments. But I wasn't gone yet. I scaled the temple until I was at the very top. He must be on the command blocks, right? There's no way he... Wait, what is that? On the other side of the parkour temple, there was some structure built, and the parkour
it's for
villain was
racing.
waiting for me. So, I take it there's a reason I'm still alive? What, did you want to get one last supervillain monologue before you use the command blocks to wipe me out?
I was never going to defeat you like that. I just needed you to follow me. Now, you will experience the true pain of a parkour race.
I now realized what the structure in front of me was. It was a parkour race, and it would be my last chance to save parkour civilization. Some part of me was relieved, because if I was gonna be deleted by the command blocks, well, I had no plan to stop that. But now, the course of action is simple. Win the parkour race.
This is without a doubt the most difficult race in parkour history. I want you to feel the sense of dread as you watch me get closer and closer to the finish line, knowing no matter how hard you try, you will never catch up to me. I commend you for making it this far, but I cannot entertain this any longer. Let's begin.
This was it. The hardest parkour race in history, against one of the most fearsome parkour fighters of all time. There's nothing to save me now. Miss one jump and it's over. Make the jump slower than the parkour villain and I die. Meaning I can't hold anything back in this fight. Maybe I'm not good enough to beat the parkour villain, but someone once told me that as long as you
The
can
world
parkour,
is gonna roll me.
there is always a
You know, because I ain't the Sharpest tool in the shed. Sorry.
Wait. The parkour race had begun. I did the first 3 jumps without stopping, but the parkour villain had matched my speed. This race was only gonna get more difficult, and the only way I could get a lead on the parkour villain is by doing the most difficult jumps with virtually no stopping. I barely stayed on after the ice block jump, and now it was time for a chain neo, which the parkour villain did effortlessly. I made the chain neo myself and made the drop down to the ladder. It was time to speed things up. I made a 4.5 block jump into a 6.5
Why am I like
block
so
jump
invested?
onto a candle. Now was my time to take the lead. I quickly made the 2-block neo jump and immediately went onto the glass jumps. The parkour villain told me I lost the battle with him before because of my inability to risk everything I had. But right now, in this battle, I wasn't holding anything back. I stopped at a difficult neo jump. I needed momentum for this. I looked back and I had a sizable lead against the parkour villain. I could do this. I went backwards 1 jump and used the momentum to make the 3-block neo jump. This was my time. This was my... And that's when my heart dropped. The feeling of hope I had in this battle came and went in seconds. My side of the parkour battle wasn't finished, and the end to the race was just a few jumps away. I was set up from the beginning. The parkour villain never intended on me finishing this race. He got what he wanted, and that was to make me suffer.
It's all rigged.
I could do from this point on
It's all
was watch
rigged.
as my life slowly came to an end. This was how I was gonna go out. In a few jumps, the parkour villain would make it to the platform,
he can
and
jump
my
to
life
that.
would cease to
He
exist.
can jump to that
be
ladder,
honest,
can't
with
he?
Everything that's happened in my life, I didn't think I would make it this far. With every battle and every parkour course I've had to do, I always thought that a jump would be my last. And you know what? I've made some pretty impossible jumps, which is why I'm not gonna leave Parkour Civilization by just standing still. I'm gonna end this journey with one final jump. So, this is what the end feels like. Wow, feels weird. It feels like I'm still alive. No, but I'm probably dead, right? Yeah, I'm definitely dead. I mean, I jumped into the void. How would I not be dead?
You are very much still alive.
In that moment, I heard a voice that I've heard one time in my life before. It was the voice
parkour
of the
god!
Parkour god. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you say I'm alive? Wait, how is that even possible?
Why did you jump?
Why did I jump?
You knew there was no block to land on, yet you jumped anyways.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I had no options, and didn't you hear my inner monologue? I kind of wanted that to be my last jump in Parkour Civilization.
That's not it. You were prepared to sacrifice your life for Parkour Civilization, and perhaps I should do the same.
I'm sorry, Mr. Parkour God, but if I'm still alive, does that mean there's still a way I can go back and save the world?
You may leave anytime you want. Just fail a jump and you can go back.
I can go back and save everyone. Thank you, Parkour God. I promise I won't waste this chance.
So eager to leave already? I guess my golly words are of no value to you.
No, that's not it. Sorry, I thought you were done. Please continue.
Throughout my life, I have never bothered to interfere with the events of Parkour Civilization. I was afraid of what might happen if I were to introduce my power to the world.
Wait, but you gave me the champion boots last time I needed to save the world. Didn't you interfere then?
I was merely a messenger. The old man wanted his boots to go to you, and all I did was deliver them.
So why tell me all of this, and why bring me here?
Because I have found my successor. You have convinced me that there are those in this world worthy of wielding my power, and you will continue my legacy by inheriting this power and passing it on to future generations.
Whoa, okay, hold on. You said I will inherit your power? What power is that?
You will become Parkour.
I'm sorry, did you just say become Parkour? That doesn't make any sense.
What the fuck?
I'm a godly figure that rarely shows up. I'm not supposed to make any sense.
And just like that, the Parkour God vanished into thin air. I'm gonna inherit the Parkour God's
He's gonna
power?
become
What does this even mean?
Parkour!
Okay, I guess now's not the time to think about it too much. All that matters now is that I can finish this race and save the world. From the beginning, I've always had to jump to survive. And well, I'm still jumping.
It's animated? What the fuck?
Oh, how did I just do that? Did the Parkour God just put the ladder here for me? Oh, I am still alive. I'm still alive. How is this possible? Wait, netherite boots? No, I'm the one who made the ladder.
What the hell happened?
What? That's impossible.
No, it is definitely possible. Now, let's see how this works. All right, just places I go. This is what parkour should feel like. Okay, what do we have here? I think I can build all that. I can see the finish line. I'm not giving up now. Come on, just 5 more jumps.
What the hell?
Let's do this. Oh, it's over. Oh my gosh, it's over. Oh, that one really came down to the wire. I kind of wish someone saw that 360 at the end. That was kind of cool. Oh, my body is sore. My shoulder hurts from that ladder clutch. Should it be hurting?
Here, Cinema!
God, now I feel like I shouldn't be able to feel pain. Can I even die? Should I test it out right now? No, that's a terrible idea. I should not test that out.
Man, why do the command blocks have to be a 4-block jump?
It's not that hard. Come on, you'll get used to it. Besides, you're the new parkour champion. You should be doing that in your sleep. All right, let's see how this attempt went. Nope, you still messed it up again. Okay, so this time you built barely half a house, and it's also like 50 blocks up in the air. That's fine, don't sweat it. Not everyone gets it on their first try.
I don't get it. I'm thinking of a house, and it's not building the house. Why are these things so hard to use?
Yeah, it's more of an imagination thing. I don't know, you just gotta think harder. I mean, I got it on my first try.
Yeah, of course you did, bro. So what are you gonna do now that the world doesn't need saving anymore? What are you supposed to do as the parkour god?
That's the thing. I don't have to do anything. If the world needs saving, I'll be there to save it. But for now, I just want to parkour. I've been a parkour noob. I've been a parkour pro, I've been a master, and I've been a parkour champion. And every one of those roles came with expectations about where I should go or what I should do. But now the only one to decide those things for me is myself. So all I'm gonna do is parkour. And if that leads me back to saving parkour civilization again, then so be it. From now on, the only path I'm following is my own. I make my own jumps.
God damn. Dude, you see what I'm talking about with the riff about like Pacific Rim? Like, oh my God. Okay, you know what? That has to be unironically, genuinely one of the better pieces of media I've watched this year. I'm dead serious, man. like that was great. Like that was good. By the way, no 720, like, you know, it should have done the 720. I was wrong about the time looping and everything. Insane production budget and the hilarious 360 at the end to win. Oh, that was ridiculous, man. Dude, it had the entire saga of Minecraft Civilization 1 and the Minecraft Civilization 2, right? Like, dude. How is that so good? How is that so good? Like, what the fuck, man? We went into this, like, yesterday being like, all right, guys, let's, you know. Like, we're gonna, it's kind of like a funny, like, haha vibe. Oh, Minecraft Parkour Civilization meme. And then, like, we watched it, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, wait, what the fuck? Why is it actually, like, really, really good? You know, like, what's, you know? Like, why, honestly, why make a Minecraft movie if you have that in the background? You know, you feel me? Yeah. I'm just saying, like, is One Piece even that good anymore? Like, I don't even know. Is this Flygon good? No. Dude, that's insane. All right, what'd you guys think? What'd you guys think of Minecraft Parkour Civilization? I will turn TTS on as well. What are your thoughts?
Heroes again in 3 parkour days to 360 US from our sins. If you can still parkour, you can still win. But seriously, what the fuck? I feel like a little kid again. That was amazing.
Dude, it's like all the stupid jokes and everything. It's like, yeah, like They're obviously like it's obviously geared towards children. Obviously. But then like
the one jump is real.
You know, the one jump is real is so funny. Like it's obviously geared towards children, but it's like actually well written. And I'm like, fuck, dude. And then it's like it has like those jokes that are funny for like any age, and you're like, okay. God, that's hilarious.
Cringe power fantasy.
I mean, yeah, probably, but like, it was written like pretty well. God, but it was fun regardless, you know. God, it's dude. I'll tell you right now, I'm a Minecraft parkour stand for life now.
Cringe is fucking dead. We love media again.
100% easy. It was so cringe that it did underflow and it ended up being really good, right? It's like it's so bad it's good, but it wasn't like, oh, it's just bad and it's good. It's like that like weird middle ground. It's like no, it like underflowed. It was actually like it became amazing.
Still better than Morbius.
I still haven't seen it. Would you guys recommend? Like, even as, like, a funny thing to see, you know, for funsies. Give us a review. 10 360s out of 10. Sorry, 360
Eric,
out of 10.
I'm proud of your home movie. I'll put it up on the fridge for mom and dad to see.
What do you mean? Parkour. Parkour. Alright, who wants the golem?
Bro made God kill himself.
Dude, he became parkour. I really thought the old man... I thought they were going to do the time loop kind of thing. I was kind of down for it, I'm not going to lie. But that might have been a little bit too complex of a plot point for, like, the age that it's trying to go for.
What was the better peak duology? The Minecraft Civilization duology or the Morbius / Madam Web duology?
I've never seen Morbius, so I wouldn't know, unfortunately. Sorry about that. .360 Chrism was ahead of his time. He really did know that. Above all else, you know?
That was just Sword Art Online in Minecraft, with better writing.
Yeah. You're so right. Like I said this yesterday, right? I think was it Azura who said it before too? Like it's literally like it literally actually is. It's if his Sword Art Online was actually good. And didn't go into the weird like
it knew the idea was cringe and embraced it in glorious self-aware irony. Truly a masterpiece of machinima.
Foxy Hellcat, thanks for the 3 months. Sorry, 9 months. Oh, it was Ava that said it? Right, it was A's. Thanks for the 9 months, Foxy Hellcat. Alright.
Genuinely, I didn't expect to enjoy all that as much as I did. Like holy fudge, I need more. Anyway, everyone watching on any of the YouTube channels. 1 like equals 1 360 that Eric will do. Smile.
That's so true. That's so true. I'll do 1 360 for every like
Eric.
this
Hi chat.
video gets.
I love you. I'm not drunk on a Tuesday. I ordered a pizza and I'm really happy about it.
Hell
Eric,
yeah.
I hope you saw my wallet guy Insta post even if you didn't engage with it. Just hope you saw it. I do have my wallet.
Let's go. Oh, guy.
I bet this is better than the real Minecraft movie.
Honestly, it probably is. It probably is better than the Minecraft movie. I'll be real. It is one of the best pieces of Minecraft media I've ever consumed. Dude, the fucking Minecraft, like, sorry, the parkour.
You might want to purposely miss a jump if you watch Morbius.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Dude, the production budget at the end was crazy too. Like, actually insane.
Some are born parkour, some achieve parkour, and some have parkour thrust upon them.
Parkour. Parkour. But I was born in the parkour. Molded by the parkour.
The reason it felt similar to Sword Art Online is because they're both stories in the genre of progression fantasy. It's my favorite book genre and I highly encourage anyone who likes this kind of story to check out some of the classics.
Probably like solo leveling is probably something that you would probably enjoy then. If somebody hasn't discovered that yet. Parkour.
In the words of the Parkour civilization, __ vertical bar __ This is my Roman Empire now.
Yes. 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 I will say, like, it's just the dude, the guitar riff sounded like the Pacific Rim soundtrack. I'll be so real with you. All right,
Anyway,
I guess we run
wrote
this,
a
but I
bookshelf
don't want to.
fic for you when I was 14. I'm a streamer now. You're my biggest inspiration. Thank you so much. Less than 3.
Thank you. Well, I don't know what a bookshelf fic is, but that's cool. Oh, the burn. All right, we literally lived through level ups.
15 years ago, this would have been a Flash animation.
Yeah. Oh, the side-in bookshelf one. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought it was like a I thought I didn't. I thought it was like the bookshelf fic was like a type of fiction. Okay. Right. Yeah. The illusion of choice. I have to choose this Mr. Mime. How many runs has it been since the last Brock win? I think 300. I'm so, like,
aren't you supposed
upset
to
with
call as a
Kaizo Ironmon right now.
Cooing is dove behavior.
Like, I want to be on a run. It's been actually so long. Yeah, we really, like, we had, it's like, yeah, we haven't done shit since art. Like, we had, okay. Jesus Christ. We had a,
like I don't even like Minecraft,
Typhlosion that
like
made
it
it to,
all,
like,
and I thoroughly enjoyed
Mega
this.
Bridge.
Also, I'll say this about Sao. The first arc of Sao was actually really enjoyable. And then it wasn't.
no, I'll refute this. The first couple episodes were good. It gave everybody hope. And then they had this weird, like, arc where it was like a young girl they found in the bottom of the dungeon, and then she was like their daughter, and then it was like a marriage situation, and they didn't even make it to the top, and they kind of stopped halfway through, and then and then it got kind of weird, and then you can't even say season 1 because, like, didn't season 1 include the whole part where, like, his, like, sister or, like, it was stepsister was, like, crushing on him or something, and then it was, like, weird, and then it was and then that was, and so I'll be real. I think it was like I think it's just like just I think we just leave it at the first couple episodes. Well, I stopped watching it 3 episodes in. I think that was it. I think maybe 3 or 4 was like all you needed.
Chat, make sure to, at the bare minimum, go to Ivbo's YouTube and leave a like on the video. It's the least we can do.
Hell yeah, go do it. I think it's actually still pinned. I could be wrong. But you can literally look up a Minecraft a Parkour Civilization. We pinned it the entire time. I want to give the recognition it deserves. It is still pinned? Okay, awesome.
PointCrow, this is art. You're Agron from run 2199. I am beckoning to you from the beyond. I enjoyed the time we shared together even if you have already moved on from me more than 300 times since my untimely death.
You're literally not... Wait, did you change your... I don't... That's not art. You didn't... I name it... Unless you changed your name, but I don't think you did. Interesting. We have a fraudulent... A fake. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of people suffer from it every year. Shuga, thanks for the 53 months, by the way. I appreciate it.
This might be a dumb question, but why are you not following the don't be rude rule? Maybe that's why you haven't won. All runs are cursed because you are being rude to mom.
You know, it's possible. It's possible. I'll do one run where I talk to mom. I'll do one run. Imagine. Crunchy Water, thanks for the 4 months. Appreciate it. All right, Thunder. Mr. Mime twice in a row, right? We secret power this. Oh, shoot. Oh, this could actually work. Oh, it got the Omni. Nice.
Why do flamingos lift one leg when they stand? Cause if they lifted two, they'd fall over. Ha 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 ha.
The added ha-ha-has are, like, they make it. It's beautiful. That's how you know it's peak. That's how you know you truly have peaked. All right, I need to know where I pivot here. Dude, it's... How long has it been since we've actually beaten Brock? It's been so long, man. It's been genuinely, like, hundreds of resets. No, I think everyone forgets the Typhlosion because it happened and then it died immediately. But if you don't count the Typhlosion, it's been 443... Sorry. It's been 343 runs since. It's been 2 full streams. It's been like 5. This is probably one of the longest times without going past Brock. Yeah, definitely closing in on your record. It's just so rough. Like, I truly don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I truly do not. Are we counting the 15-minute ones? I mean, those are still streams, you know. You're just bad. Yeah, maybe. Like, I could literally just be bad at Ironmon and just not know. But I don't know how to get good. Mr. Gardevoir, we caught on your midnight stream, could have been good. It could have been. Like the Blissey today, and like the Espeon, you know, like 700 resets ago. Like our Charizard, our Blaziken.
What if you're the monster? What if you're in the wrong? What if not talking to mom is the problem that's been hiding all along? What if you're the one who killed Raven? Every time you caved to rudeness.
I love the Epic, the musical reference, by the way. I mean, yeah, dude, I don't even know if we run to Mr. Mime. Maybe we try it. Oh, Beldum. Oh, I used Leech Life. I fucked up. All right. All right. All right. Gamers, I'm in the mines right now. I gotta go for a long walk and contemplate my life. I gotta go find happiness.
Why don't they make pickles and bread in the same room? Because they'd end up making dildos.
Oh, dildos. That's so funny. All right, let's rate Alpharad. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by, guys. It's been really fun. I'm gonna go 360 the sadness away. It's gonna be beautiful. Ask Alpharad where he put the low punny. Just do it. It's he'll have a great time. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for following the stream and enjoying with me. I'll be back tomorrow. And I'll see you later. All right. Bye.